We're live.
Hi.
Huh?
Hello. Wait. Yeah. Hi. It's us. Water Under the Bridge. Route 66 stuff. This is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game in which we play old school adventure modules that have been converted to Pathfinder 2 and then set in the homebrew campaign setting of Endera. Something banter.
Huh?
I got spicy noodle in my eye earlier, and it was not great.
So I guess
And what did you
banter is
learn?
what's the worst you've had in your eye?
I don't think we should talk about that.
You know, thinking of this
No.
group, that might not be the safest question.
This current Zoom
Oh,
call.
you know what?
This prompt.
I got stabbed with a stick in my eye. That sucked.
That just sucked.
What?
I almost skewered my eyeball. I was using like a skewer stick as a toothpick because I ran out and I slipped and it landed like right here.
Okay,
Oh,
you,
I don't like
need
this.
to start. You need to start wearing safety goggles.
And let's just say I now have a deep-seated paranoia about eyeballs, and that's why I won't play that tooth game with the guy with the eyeballs. I hear it's a really good game.
That is a fucked up,
Mouthwash.
messed up game.
Wait,
Mouthwash,
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
What game are you on about?
Is this like a physical
Oh,
game or
man.
like a board game?
No,
Like
I
a-
won't watch Mouthwash.
It's an indie
because
video
of it.
game.
Okay.
Indie horror game.
Won't play,
Oh.
won't watch, won't do
Okay.
nothing because the
That'll
guy,
fuck
the
you up.
characters are like eyeballs are just like right there, and I'm like, no, I can't
Most-
even
most
look at it.
Honestly,
Eyeballs are right there.
you're probably doing some favors to yourself by staying away from that.
Ava,
Yeah.
choose between eyeballs and the open ocean.
Oh, that is rude.
Don't open
Eyeballs.
your eyes in the open ocean.
Mm.
I mean,
Like,
also.
okay, eyeballs, because like in 6th or 7th grade, I dissected a sheep eye, and that wasn't so bad. But that's because it wasn't attached to anything.
What if it was
All right,
attached to the sheep still?
I would kill myself. Oh, sorry, Twitch. I'm joking.
Wow.
In game. In game.
Oh,
Yeah, in-game.
You would
In
kill
game,
your
in
character.
game.
Sorry, that was
was
speaking from the heart right
an
there.
immediate reaction there. We might have to cut the banter out of the YouTube.
Yeah,
video.
no worries. I'll just
No,
mute
no,
it
just-
again.
We might have to
Just
stop the
like
stream and start it again.
overlay an audio just saying something really funny over top of
For
that.
legal reasons, that was a joke.
Or that. There you go. Someone save that sound bit. We can use that.
I'm expecting like the full Route 66 dub, like Kung Pao at this point.
Jeez.
It's just
Um,
gonna be Nexa just filling in words like "woo, spaghetti bolognese." Yeah, I really love the Minions movie. Like, wee.
The director's
Like
I'll-
when Celine is describing how she's gonna disembowel somebody, and it's like just me
Well,
saying
that's
nice.
fine.
I'd listen to the director's
the-
cut directed by Marco.
It has to be Marco, though, not
Yeah.
That's
Vincent.
basically now that he's mythic. What's happening?
Just like-
We're in the goddamn director's cut now, and I'm apparently not the director.
Oh, do you want me to edit in character from now on?
Yes.
That would be
Yeah.
outstanding.
Oh, the one. I'm
actually.
gonna
No,
cut that
because-
out one moment.
No, because Marco's edits would just zoom in on inappropriate body parts.
I'm okay with this.
I
Luckily,
mean,
that's theater of the mind, right? So that should be fine. That's not
Yeah.
what we have in the game.
It would just be
I
like
gotta ask-
Marco being cool and then just some mentions of the rest of us. That's
Like
what
when
it would
somebody says something nice about him, he's just gonna like replay it 3 times.
be.
Yeah, but also it would be all the fashion cuts ever. Like it
Well-
would be Marco being cool, get to a new place and be like, "Oh, this is the outfit."
when
and then it would just
when
be like,
Desert of
and the other
Desolation
guy-
is done, I was gonna suggest that we have like a recap episode, make like a short little low budget thingy that's just fun and one character or two or something, recapping for anyone who's just starting out with the new adventure. That could totally just be the Marco cut, the story thus far.
That would be funny, yeah.
I bet
Yeah,
you
start
wondering
writing
how
his
I
script
got here.
Everything
Next
we've done.
There was too
We-
many people talking at the
We
same time.
all
What?
spoke at once.
Yeah, Marco
think
has
that's
to
it. I think-
explain the entire story
I think we're done.
from the very beginning.
Yeah, but Marco
So-
would skip over loads.
Yeah, I wasn't
That's
there, so
true.
it wasn't important.
I would have done it so much
Some
better.
stuff happened, I guess, with a pyramid or something. There was treasure.
It's
Anyway,
like 2 minutes for 90 episodes. That's when I joined. Now it gets interesting.
Before we move on, I have one last question for Ava about the eye thing, and I gotta know. How did you get through the opening sequence of Baldur's Gate?
Not well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I was on
Okay.
webcam with Myth the second time that happened.
Ooh,
Do you remember my
okay.
reaction?
Mm,
Oh, okay. Well, that it is remembered speaks volumes just by itself.
we created Medora and Selene in Baldur's Gate, and Ava was very not happy about that bit.
I forgot it existed and then I had to endure it again.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, I was just curious. That
But
being
then I
said,
found the hair mods for Baldur's Gate, by the way. And now I'm upset again.
okay, I'll bite. The what?
The hair mods, you get all these different really cool hairstyles, and I already made Selene, and then I find all these
We
mods,
can
and I'm
start
like,
again.
"It's
We can
true,
start
can."
again. We only
did,
did
like, 2
character
things.
creation.
We did 2
Can't you
things.
use them in the mirror?
Good question. I don't know. I haven't installed them yet. I also don't have Baldur's Gate 3
Oh.
installed, so I probably have to make Selene all over again.
I mean,
No, I think it's on my save file.
Oh, awesome.
Also, I'm pretty sure that stuff saves to the cloud.
Yeah, that's
think.
totally not full or anything, and I've been ignoring emails. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
Quick cut.
music today was brought to you by Tabletop RPG Music, Michael Gelfi Studios, and McGrow Music. Let's get this game going. I got a doctor's note. Hi. Okay.
Very professionally back.
Right. So, the Valkyrie, our heroes, have entered at long last the true tomb of the Archmage Martek into a land they are informed is called Martik, a place where 2 factions dwell: the Guilders, a pretty shady bunch who believe in the sacred Steelies as commanded by the Master Guilder, their god, so that one day the doors of Grandal will open and they can at last meet the Master Guilder in paradise. The other faction, the Palatine, or the Mad Dogs, as the Guilders call them. For note-taking purposes, that is a single word, by the way. Not mad dogs, mad dogs. It's derogatory. The Palatine
dogs.
are very upright, rigid. They have a fort and patrols, and they eat with a mind for nutrition, but not flavor. That's right, they're paladins. And it was discovered that their leader now only appeared recently and is none other than the Crown Prince of Saragarda, Thrommel, Seleni's brother, and sort of a brother. It's complicated. You know, we it's best not to examine the relationship with Cora. That just gets messy. It's like Norse mythology in general, to be honest. Very, very messy, convoluted. He was happy to see the Valkyrie, but he was also disappointed in them, having learned that they sort of unleashed a world-ending evil, and that his sister, allied with the closest thing to the ultimate evil of the world that he knows of, and is still actively in the service of the aforementioned evil, and is also allying with steely engaging guilders and that sort of thing. He was very disappointed and vocal about this. He seemed open to the idea that you mean well. He even agreed to work with you and help you if he could. However, the one thing he could not do was trust you. Ultimately, you departed from the Palatine to visit the gate to Grandal, a place that you might actually have the key to open after all these centuries of it being shut. When you arrived, you learned that the other 3 recent arrivals in this place, the kindly old sage Trificus, the wise and reserved mummy Paunus, and the metal man himself, Sardog, were already there waiting for you, expecting you, really, seeing as there weren't really a lot of other places you'd likely turn up, given you announced to the world you had the keys and avoided meeting with them when they went looking for you. There was a tense exchange, sort of a standoff. Kindly old Trificus basically saying, hey, you know, we can be buddies, just hand over those star gems and I won't kill you. Unfortunately, negotiations sort of fell apart, and in a last deception, Cora said, okay, I'll give you the star gems, and reached into her extra planner sleeve, removed an exploding pineapple, and tossed it to them. And that is quite literally where we are picking up right now.
Remember
Roll
what she used
initiative.
her last pineapple on.
Right.
Oh,
Probably an accident.
Oh, wait, my thing before everyone rolls.
Oh, too late.
Oh no.
already rolled.
Yeah.
What is it? Oracular warning?
It is oracular warning.
Yeah. Everyone...
However,
Oh, is it everyone within 20 feet? Is everyone within 20 feet?
of you, they should. Nope.
Everyone bar Selene gets +2.
Selene
fine.
doesn't need
Okay,
it,
so
right?
Selene, you can do that. Here, I cleared Marco's initiative.
You want me to re-roll it?
You have to, yeah, because
Will
you
it
get.
Include the
Boom.
+2? Oh yeah, it does. No, does it?
No,
It
No,
should.
you have to add it yourself.
I have to
Oh.
add it myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no,
modifier.
you've got to. If you got to use the ability. Click
Oh.
oracular warning. There should be a thing. Yeah, that. Everyone
there you
should
go,
be
yeah.
able to drag that.
Ah.
And if you use it from the actions page, which you may have, I
Oh,
can't-
nice, nice.
it will do that.
There we go.
Ooh.
Everyone,
very nice.
everyone got it.
I rolled the same result. Perfect.
You can't have more than one circumstance bonus, can you?
You only get the highest circumstance bonus.
Was it a +2?
Mine's a +2, yeah.
Then it makes
Though
no
for
difference.
some reason, mine didn't
Mine
get
should
added.
be 28.
This is the first time I didn't roll absolute
Oh, that
R's
should-
for initiative.
That should have automatically added it.
Yeah.
I
So
did
if
roll
Reed
mine.
added, did you add the effect to yourself?
Yeah.
Medora, you stabilized time stream, it says.
No, I did not.
Well, you
No,
probably
I
have a
did not.
checkbox check
This
for
is
that.
a lie.
Because yours didn't roll. You just got a 10 on the die.
Could you possibly delete mine and upload again? Hang on.
Yes.
Where are we?
We are so professional.
Initiative has been cleared.
Thank you.
Why does Key not have his initiative yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
You drag the effect onto your own token.
Yeah.
Marco's got it. So,
Yeah.
but also Marco and Key. I can see it on their tokens. It is
Cool.
not on Cora. It is on Medora.
I see it on Cora.
It is on Korra.
So Medora,
It-
yours. What the fuck?
It's still not added it to mine.
You
How
can just
about me and-
manually
All
add
right,
a
fuck
plus
it,
two.
you
Medora
get-
just add it. But,
I'm just gonna add 2 to your initiative. For
Cool.
Update.
Okay, it's
So you should have
it's
20.
now on there. Yeah,
And then Cora, did yours add, or you need
It's
also?
there.
Korra's
Mine's
added.
fine.
Okay, so it was just Medora.
and me.
And then Key, your initiative has not been rolled yet, it says. That's why I didn't add
Oh.
yours, because that's a perception check and not an initiative check. You got to roll from the combat thing. Click the
Me?
D20.
Oh, maybe I'm
Any-
actually
anyone rolling
perception
initiative.
one. There we go. Right, +2. Add, roll. Let's go. Give me a good number. That'll do.
And again, what? Close enough for science. Okay. Good. Oh, I forgot I have to also.
Oh, damn, I'm actually fast this time.
I'm not. Well,
You're
there's 3 of us.
literally the
at
same as me.
Yeah, I rolled
Okay.
below average.
With this really rough encounter, for which I am so sorry, Trificus is up. Actually, no.
Will the pineapple be resolved
Initiative is
first?
going to begin with Cora.
Oh.
With the pineapple,
You
yeah?
throwing- Yep, you throw the pineapple. Ooh, you guys gain an epic
this
fumble.
Is
Oh
Right.
no!
I wonder
Is
who
that
that would have been.
Thanks. We needed that
info
right now.
you sent to me for the pineapple.
Right. There's no
10d6.
attack roll for it. It's a reflex save. Okay. Cool. And
10d6.
you were throwing it to whom?
I was throwing it at the ground and trying to hit both of them here.
It's a bit of a long toss. You'd have to kind of throw it like an American football, but okay.
20 feet?
To
a
Google
long
distances
toss.
again.
It's a 10-foot burst, right? I only have to hit
It
it,
is.
get it where she
So-
is. So that's 20 feet.
What?
Here's
That's not-
Trificus.
That's not very far.
It is for a pineapple.
Is it?
Yes.
I feel like. Oh. I
To
don't
be
know.
accurate, but it's not an attack roll, which is why it doesn't really matter. That's what I said. There's no bonus. So Trificus got a success, which I believe means he takes half damage. And Pawnus
Wow.
also a success, which means a critical success. She takes nothing.
Great. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you
5,
throw this,
6.
and the mummy just sort of
Surprise!
moves aside as it passes her bandaged face, and she sees the fruit. Trivigus kind of
She's
eyes
like, "Oh,
widens
fruit."
as he realizes that's not a star gem. With very very good reflexes, he still ducks back behind the altar and only takes still takes 21 points of bludgeoning. Shrapnel, as there's a deafening kaboom that blasts across the platform you all stand upon. So be it.
His name is
Didn't have to
Emeka
be
Stream.
like this.
Sorry, I thought that was the star gem.
No.
Do I still have actions?
So that was 2 actions. You withdrew it from your sleeve, and then you yeeted it.
So I have an action.
You have an action.
Okay, I will move. You can see.
I will
where I'm-
note, by the way, at this point, actually,
Okay. Should I not move?
you begin to feel something.
Uh-oh.
All of you begin to feel something, except Medora. I need everyone to make a will save.
Oh, remember, I get.
I'm gonna.
As a reminder, you do not
Well-
get periodic mythic points. So if you spend them, they're spent. Also, as a secondary reminder, remember everyone reset to 3 mythic points at the start.
Yes. And you gotta tell me what like who is if it's does it have a mental trait?
Yep.
Then you gotta tell me who's doing this to me.
Paunus.
Oh,
It's the same
interesting.
aura from before. It's this overwhelming sense of sudden calm and peace. Marco,
Yep.
you saved.
So I accidentally
You did not
didn't-
roll the right thing.
Yeah, I did it from the sheet. Sorry.
Yep. You'll have to re-roll it.
Oh, but I like the score I got.
Yeah. I bet. Selene, success. Ithri, success.
I'll take that.
Cora, failure. Key, critical success. Okay. So Cora,
Hello.
She threw
Wait.
the pineapple.
You throw a pint and
Pazuzu.
a bomb
Pazuzu
and then
She's
She's
just
like,
like,
"Oh,
oh,
that was nice."
actually, I don't want to hurt anybody.
Cora-
Sorry about that.
Shit, I thought that
Any-
was a non-explosive one.
any emotion effect that would affect you are suppressed. Also,
Okay.
you cannot use any hostile actions at all. And there's no like, well, technically this. Because this isn't from the lawyers, this is from Spirit of Intention. You cannot do anything hostile.
I will not be hostile. Let me take my last action, please.
I
Everyone
promise.
except Key. So all the successes. Also, Pazuzu had to roll from that. From the well,
I don't know.
I guess
how to do it from
Pazuzu, it's
Pazuzu.
weird. I think if you have his token selected, but it's okay. Whatever.
I'll try it for science.
Yeah, try it real quick.
I can't really. Let's try it like this.
So anyone who succeeded other than Key, you still have a -1
Oh.
penalty to your attack rolls,
It does work.
which I can.
I thought
Okay,
Pazuzu
cool.
had already done it.
Only against Paunus
Did-
or
No,
I
that
against
was.
any of her group?
I was testing something.
You should be able to. You're not gonna see it, are you? Fucking hell. Okay, so everyone except Key has this. Ithri, Cora. Hello, Marco. Selene. Pazuzu. Did I miss a spot? Oh, right, Medora, who was outside of the aura. So all of you suddenly feel this peace wash over you as they react, and the mummy seems more alert now. Key, you're aware of it, and you recognize it and sort of resist the call. Almost like it's like a little whisper in your voice. Accept it with grace. Be calm. Be peaceful. Death has come, and it is your friend. And you're like, no, it isn't.
No.
No, the hell it isn't.
They're trying to end
Been there,
things
tried that.
peacefully. Kill them.
You may continue with your third action, Cora.
I'm gonna spend a mythic point and use Godspeed. And I'm gonna use my
Okay.
quickened action. That's weird. I tried to drag quickened onto my character and it won't let me.
I have to do it.
Oh,
Nope,
okay.
it did it.
Oh, it did work. That's
Without me.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my quickened action.
Also, remember your
To-
speed went up by 10. So you've actually. Oh, right. That was the action. Yeah. Okay.
To move here.
Okay. You rush toward Trificus, who's now
Oh my
kinda
god, I'm so
leaning-
sorry, I'm sorry! And I'm gonna just hug Trificus. I'm so sorry. I threw it, but I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just an.
So this is the
gut
kind of you
instinct.
cannot.
I'm not doing
all
it
of that?
mechanically, okay? But I have an
Okay.
action left, and that's what
You
I'm
can
doing
like
with my
reach
action.
for him,
Using it.
but like you can't
He's
actually grab him
reaching!
or anything like that. You and the whole thing, it would be very calm,
Would-
very like
Would taking his weapon be considered hostile?
yes,
Okay, fair enough.
yes.
Okay.
Anything that affects him at all, you are excused from.
What about
What if I-
passive hostility?
What if I just encourage him? Actually, I have an action left. Hold on. Can I attempt a persuasion
No, you don't.
diplomacy check? Yes,
Your
I do.
third action was to use the mythic Godspeed, and then the quickened action was to run over there.
Fine. You win this round, GM.
Selene.
I am going to mark him as my hunted prey.
Who?
Who do you think? He looks
I don't know.
dangerous.
I
don't
want you to
remember
say
his
it out
name.
loud though. For
I don't remember his name.
anyone.
Mech Man.
Startle.
Mechman works
Mechman.
just fine. You might honestly, I don't know that you ever got his name. That's perfectly fine, just as long as it's a little
she,
descriptive.
she got the name, I think. Wasn't she the one in the hut?
Probably, but I was trying to
Yeah.
give her a break.
It's Ava who doesn't remember because we got Mommy Mummy, Truffle, and then Mech Man. Okay.
Yep, that's
Trificus.
valid.
Also known
Truffle.
as
Quick draw.
All right, he's going to use Nimble Dodge.
He is more than welcome to. I'm gonna quick draw the.
Is he allowed to if he hasn't acted in initiative yet? I don't
He
know. Is
has
that a
acted
thing?
in initiative. All three of them went first.
No, they didn't. We started with
They just did
me.
nothing.
How dare you?
Anyway, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna strike
Okay,
on brand.
so you swing, and he moves like lightning. So much so that you can there's like just this faintest hiss of steam from somewhere in his body as he moves and parries your weapon with a metal arm, flying around you and matching each of your moves one for one.
That's all my actions.
You are correct. Okay. Cool. Medora.
Can I tell that Mommy is doing something to everybody?
Probably, like, you can. You felt it before, so you'd be
Because
aware
Cora
of
went
that she
from
does it.
pecked apple to oh no.
I'm sorry.
Even the way she talked to Trificus, contrary to the manic presentation, it would have very much been like, "I'm
Sorry.
sorry, forgive me."
I'm
This
so
is-"
sorry. Sorry.
So
sorry about
this
that.
You'd be
spell
aware.
magic, the
Mhm.
spell magic works behind to unravel the magic behind a spell or effect.
Yes.
I can use that on that, can't I?
Yes. Though, as it is an aura, it would mean that they would still have to make the save again unless they're immune to it at the end of, when the next round starts.
So I can't dispel the aura.
Not if it's an at-will aura on her. What you can do is
Okay.
dispel it and sort of give them a reroll. But most likely, most auras, unless they're something like triggered by something, an at-will aura, there's only one reliable way to shut it down.
Okay. In which case, fireball it is.
oh no.
I didn't
Yeah,
ask how big the room is.
that ought to do something.
Guess what? That'll snap me out of calm.
Yeah, but
It
that
should,
poor Trificus guy, like the both of them are just gonna dodge it again. And he's
So,
gonna hit.
about that, how far away are you? I gotta look at one of Trificus's fun little abilities here.
Counterspell?
Counterspell.
So harsh.
He hasn't had a
to
turn
be-
yet in combat.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's
we
what I
mentioned that
said,
earlier.
but
Yeah.
apparently
All three of
they
them have.
did. They
They
did
went
nothing.
first. their initiative was super speed. They just would have done nothing
Ooh.
because they thought Cora was bringing them the stupid.
So
One
it doesn't
time
count
actually
as a
roll.
surprise.
Huh? Yeah,
It doesn't
so
count
there
as a
is no
surprise.
surprise. There is no surprise round in
I'd be
Pathfinder.
surprised. The one time I actually
Okay.
roll high on initiative and we start halfway through it.
Yeah, I thought the same.
So Trificus is going to respond, and also, while doing this, reveal to you one of his spells by casting Fireball himself. I'm not going to place it because it's not actually being cast. This is a counter spell,
Oh.
which means he now has to make a counteract check. Oh god.
Oh.
And he's casting that at level 3, not level 5.
Ooh, are you casting it at level 5?
Uh-huh.
Not noticed
It
that.
says spell 5.
Biff.
Okay,
counter
I'm
spell
going
is
to give him
counter
back
spell.
his Fireball. He's going to cast a 5th rank spell instead. I did not realize you had done that, but that is part of what... If it's on your spell list, you still... He's going to use Dispel Magic at 5th rank. Mazel tov, you get 2 of his spells now that you are aware of. Oh, good. Oh, thank God, there is a counteract check. Okay, counteract. That is a failure. Counteract the target if its counteract rank is less than 5. I believe your rank is 5, so he fails.
Mhm.
Barely. So you see him suddenly cast something and reach toward the fireball as the bead launches through the air. And for a moment, as the flames start to explode, you can see they're like contained within themselves. And then they flare and explode outward, washing over Cora and Paunus and Trificus.
Trificus, watch out!
Did Cora
Nice try,
trying
man,
to hug
but-
him, distract him so he couldn't finish the spell? It's like,
Damn
Or
it.
it's just like,
Okay.
there.
Here's his reflex save. Okay. And
Good to know.
Paunus.
Holy crap! His
Wow.
reflex is crazy.
Mhm.
Here's the monk.
Trificus, that was really impressive.
Why is the wizard rolling so
Success,
high?
which becomes critical. So they both critically succeed. With him, it's like a bunch of arcane spells as he's like absorbing the flame around himself, while Paunus does monk things. She like dodges
What I
between the
do.
molecules of fire.
Whoa.
Oh, Cora too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cora
whoa.
also dodges through the literal molecules. Damn. Bad news. I believe that means you don't actually. Well, actually, I think if you're even attacked, your condition ends. So you are no longer calmed, Cora.
I nudge whoever's right next to me, like, that reminds me of the performance we put on at the circus. Fire and people like flipping.
Yeah.
left,
And
right,
that was a
center.
big fireball. 5th rank, you noticed like that thing was like a literal bomb going off with them at the epicenter. And there's still smoke and like little
Last
bits of stone
action.
raining down. Go ahead.
I cast this on
Nudge Fate. Okay.
Ithri.
Ah.
Ithri.
What do I need to know?
So, in the next minute, if you fail an attack roll, skill check, or saving throw by 1,
Okay.
then you
No, you don't.
you don't.
Nice.
But also the effect Familiar of Balanced Luck will go on to. Let me just see if range. I'm gonna add an AC to Ithri as well on the grounds that probably he's about to
Nuts.
run at them with a hammer.
I mean, sure.
So
I mean, I've got
Ithri,
plenty.
Fix it if it
you
ain't
get
broken.
a +1 AC. Oh wait, hang on, that's 50.
Is there
That's
a
been
way...
automatically applied to him.
Oh, that has. Nice.
Key's the only one it
Alright,
can go on.
Key gets it then.
Okay.
Key gets it.
Shit. Okay.
My bad.
What do I get now?
It's
+1
applied.
on AC.
Yay!
Plus one AC, yeah.
So Ithri
Okay.
gets a +1
gonna say.
protect.
Even before the smoke from the bomb has cleared, Medora is already over there weaving strange magics that are not rune-based like the wizard, but more like pulling on invisible threads and tying them in new patterns.
I'm playing an invisible
Crossing
harp.
key.
You're welcome.
Pretty
Let's go.
much. The brain harp.
That's my turn.
All right. It's Dad's turn now. And he's not happy. He
I've
turns
never had
on
a dad. I don't know
Cora.
what it's like.
Hey, I think we could work this out, Trificus.
What do you mean? Arkael's your dad.
How about that hug, buddy? You in the mood for a hug?
Looking at him, he does not appear to be. Okay. So, first of all,
we're grouped up, so.
First of all,
Uh-huh.
he is going to cast. Oh, I wish that wasn't so many actions. Okay, first of all, he is going to use as a free action Quickened Casting, which lets him reduce the number of actions to cast a spell by 1. He's going to target himself and suddenly cast a spell. And as he does so, that's 1 action. Action number 2. You are no longer calmed. That's kind of a bummer.
It's not my fault.
He says, "You should have given the gems to me willingly."
Are you
will
okay?
regret that. And he's going to. Oh, you're not gonna love what this guy's all about. I'm sorry, I'm waffling. He's gonna
Asking
cast
very
on
quickly.
Cora.
For recognizing these spells, I have to have either of those feats specifically, right? I can't just try and recognize it.
Yes, because that's what gives you the reaction to do so, or the free action. However, if it's on your spell list, you automatically recognize it, which is why if he casts Fireball, you would know it.
On
the
my
spell he
spell
just
list.
cast, as in like specifically in your spell book, or your, you know what I mean, not
the
just
prepared
an
spells,
occult
not
spell.
the full list.
Right. More the spell's
Or is it-
known.
So my entire known spells list.
Right. But not like
Okay.
the entire occult spell list, just the ones that
No.
are in your spell book / vanilla.
Okay.
You did not recognize this one.
Okay.
You probably also don't recognize what he's about to cast on her with his second and third action.
Okay.
This is much more complicated. There's a lot of runes as he's creating circles sort of around him, drawing these lines in in ever smaller winding spirals that seem to somehow entrance Cora. This is an incapacitation effect, but you are lower level than him. This is a mental effect. It is not a move. Okay, Cora. I need you to. What? How do I?
There's
Why
a
won't it
will.
let
I
me-
can see the will right
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Can I
yeah.
hit
There
that?
it is. Yeah, please do. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good.
38 critical success.
As you see this spiral, you feel your very mental faculties being sucked out as your mind tries to wither and dry up, leaving you as an empty-minded husk.
Stay in there. Stay in there. Stay in there.
Quite literally, only on a critical success does nothing happen.
Oh dang.
You are not stupefied 2, you are not stupefied 4, and you do not become a literal comatose vegetable.
Okay, cool.
Good to know.
I don't
But
appreciate
you
what you
felt what
just
almost
tried to
happened
do
there.
to me.
I don't like how. Yeah, that was a not like.
The amount of runes, I will say this,
As in
Medora would
Askel?
recognize this was a
Never mind.
above rank 5 spell. This
Never
was rank
mind.
6 or higher. Ha, never mind. Yeah, I get it.
Right? I do recognize it.
Is that what they changed the name to? Is that it?
Never mind.
No. Is that?
Are you not calm? No
save.
passive aggression.
You
Yeah, that's the
drastically
one.
reduce
Yep.
target's
You do
health
recognize it.
ability.
Yeah, that was a Nevermind spell that he just cast on
I just
Cora.
look at it and I was just like, Cora got this.
I will mention Cora would not have been a critical success without a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Or just kidding, it wasn't a natural 20. It was
close.
a very
It's,
close. So it's a very, very high DC as well. Paunus.
I rolled 17 on the die. Yeah.
Paunus is going to study all of you. And as it is now her turn, Cora, you got to make the will save again
Oh, again?
for the aura.
Just me? Okay.
Just you. Everyone else is still affected by it.
No, I don't want to be calm.
Now-
No.
Now you are immune to it.
Okay.
Okay. Paunus looks at the rest of you. You have made a mistake. To err is mortal. But will you not account for your mistake? Lay down. She looks to Marco. Close your eyes. She begins walking toward you.
That's my
So-
line.
And this will be much easier. It will not hurt. Will you not throw down your weapons and give up?
I have to do
Assuming
that.
that you
will
are
save,
not
I presume?
immediately throwing your weapons down. No, not necessary.
No?
As she moves up to you, here we go. She's going to use a flurry of blows. Specifically, she's going to do a stunning flurry. She makes 2 attacks against you. We're not going to roll damage yet. That is a 29 to hit.
Godspeed, Marco.
I mean,
Here's
she
the second
did
one.
only just hit you.
Ooh.
There's the second one.
Like I said, Godspeed.
How bad is this stuff?
It's gonna hurt.
It's that
This is
sounded
what you
painful.
see Cora do sometimes. When she sees
Yeah,
you
but I don't know how
lie
much
down,
damage she does.
she well, those are going to be added together before any resistance is applied. Effectively, this is one hit. She looks sad in the eye. You can see through the bandage.
I would like to use
It's a shame.
an
I
ability.
was literally just standing there. I didn't even do anything yet.
Can I use unbelievable interception on this?
An enemy. Yes. You move with unbelievable alacrity to intercept. Spend a mythic point. Stride twice directly to the triggering enemy. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't need to strike twice. for
Ow!
sure.
And you're taking advantage of it being a 2 attack combined into 1, so it's going to hit both of them.
I cannot move
Man.
myself, but
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's not my turn.
Is that where you want to be?
I guess
Yeah,
I
because
just
it has to be directly toward it.
yeah.
What do you want to like push Marco aside and then we both move one to the
Oh.
right or something for effect?
Ithri becomes the target.
The Ithri becomes a target.
So basically, suddenly Ithri is there and shoulder checks Marco out of the way. What is your armor class? Does 29 still hit you? I bet it doesn't.
No,
Does 40 still count as a critical hit?
no,
Fuck! Does 40 hit you?
yes.
Okay. Well, there's
If
that.
it didn't
at
hit me, that
least.
would be
That-
impressive.
So it's no longer a critical. Damn. It does still do. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Let me ignore that. Let's try it again.
Look at those numbers.
It does still do 26 damage to Ithri
Ooh.
as her fist almost phases through the armor, striking your chest, and you hear your heart pounding in your ears for a moment.
Cool. That
Yeah,
does
we're
mean
not
I
done yet.
use a reaction to raise my shield.
Okay, cool. I love this. I love this. The back and forth. This is parry, riposte, riposte. You need to make that fortitude save.
Didn't roll good.
And yet it says it's a critical success. That's right, it is, because success on fortitude is critical success. Okay. Motherfucker. So yeah, something that would have probably actually stopped Marco's heart in his chest is turned into a glancing blow against Ithri. Enough that even Ithri's like, okay, take that seriously, but not like, wow, I'm dead. Bleh.
Ithri will just say to Marco, I might need your help with this one.
You embrace your end with a fervor that I respect. Allow me to show you the extent of my respect. And she's going to follow that really cool thing up. Oh. I should have done that first, damn it. She's going to follow that up with... does this work? I guess she's going to just attack you. Be boring. That's not gonna hit. Yeah, I didn't think so. She attacks and your shield just ricochets the fist easily. But it would be very clear to all of you, she moves like Korra. And you would see the way she maneuvers with the bandages is almost like you'd expect someone with a chain, i.e., she may not be considered entirely unarmed here. I mean, she's also holding a comically large shuriken in one hand, so there's... Okay, Sardak. Also, Ithri, you are no longer affected by the calm.
Excellent.
Well, Sardak, hang on. I'm only going to do this once because it takes too long and I can't easily automate it. But he says...
Eat boot, get fucked.
You had your chance. Consider this my lucky day. You got a name?
It talks?
That's a
Wait,
weird name, but okay.
That's what you say.
It talks.
The lady? Like, she's like, this is why she missed. This is why she
Yeah.
missed.
His mouth doesn't move. And to remind everyone, the mouth doesn't move, but the voice comes from behind the faceplate.
Mm-hmm.
And you would notice that, you know how like you can get like lights to flicker in rhythm to sound? His
Yeah.
eyes actually do that with a red glow behind them. So I just cannot get over how much I love having 3 fucking complicated as hell mythic characters here. That big damn chain gun sort of trains on you. And then as it does, from his other hand, which had sort of been sneaking down to the belt, he pulls a second gun. Not that you'd know what a mace multi-pistol is, but it's a mace multi-pistol. And he's gonna shoot you.
Nimble dodge. I'm kidding, I don't have that.
You wish you.
Do a cartwheel.
Perfectly balanced.
There's a deafening kablam of a gun firing. You might not know what the hell he's attacking you with, but you know a ranged weapon when you see one, and you know you don't stand in front of the danger zone. He is, however, going to use 1 mythic point to re-roll that.
We are at a standstill at the moment because I miss, he missed. So if I hit, does he hit? Oh, that hit me. You asshole.
That's
Okay.
good,
Yeah,
It wasn't a crit, so that's good.
this is what it's like
No.
normally
And that's
fighting
a
you
mythic.
guys.
That's a mythic point.
That is a mythic
Mm.
point he has spent. So, Selene, it's actually not that bad. You do take 12 points of damage as the bullet sort of grazes you.
Oh, what
Uh,
the fuck?
And you're going to love this. He, like, throws the gun upward, and the barrel swings on a hinge and magnetically snaps. Like the barrel went from this and just snapped like that. And you can see that its underside is covered in mace-like protrusions, and he is gonna wallop you with a mace
Oh.
as a follow-up.
That's gonna be my weapon.
That does not hit you.
This is gonna be my new weapon, guys.
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm taking
That's
your
my
arm.
girl.
All I think, I want it.
I should have mentioned, by the way, I forgot to mention, when he used the mythic point, the bullet passed you. This is called ricochet shot. It struck the platform, bounced somewhere back to the altar, hit it, and then it redirected right back, coming at you from behind, grazing your shoulder and passing out the other side. He pulled a dead shot.
Nice.
For his third action,
You're making these guys way too cool, Askel. Leave some for us.
they are cool. For his third action, he's gonna reload. He pops a bullet out of a satchel under
My-
his poncho and
my
puts it back into
Reaction, I am going to study and watch in amazement, jaw slack, good thing I wear a mask.
You know what? Corvanians do frickin' love weapons, and this is alien to you. This is the coolest shit.
This is Christmas for Salini.
yeah, it's pretty neat. That is the end of his turn, bringing us to Marco, who just saw his life flash before his eyes for a moment.
I'll be right back, Monsieur Isri, I promise.
Shit.
Oh no! I've heard. So as you do that,
You forgot about monk shit.
nah,
No.
you're not worth it. Go ahead.
Okay. So while walking towards Monsieur Sardog, I'll do this.
I just
Monsieur
see
Sardog, I
Marco.
would like to convince you of our cause. Please join us with any support you can give. And then I cast Charitable Urge on him. Well, my eyes
Okay, hang on.
Sorry, what?
flash. Like while I'm grinning at him, my eyes start glowing.
You too. Oh.
What happens on a critical success? I see it, but I just I want to hear it.
Target is unaffected.
Aw.
Target is what?
Did he have a critical success?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
He did.
Why do I not see? Oh, unnamed. Okay. Do I want to spend another mythic point?
You'll
What did he
find
roll?
that
Do I know
such
what he
tricks
rolled?
Do not work on me. But I credit you for trying.
Do it. Do it, Dexter.
You want me
He
to make
insulted
him
you.
re-roll? Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Fine.
Wait, you can't make him re-roll, can you?
I can. Yeah, I can. Just wait. I'm looking for it.
was it
There it
rewrite
is.
the story or something?
Yeah, it's correct the story.
That
Yeah.
works on this.
Yeah, of course.
What
He
the
critically
shit?
succeeded. So
What
ah,
the fuck? That... Okay.
It would have been better for him to not critically succeed.
No. Okay. So he's gonna re-roll that. Ha! That is still a critical success.
I
Wow.
wasted
Okay.
2 mythic points. Fine.
I want you to know he rolled a 27 total against your DC of 27.
Oh.
That's so harsh.
No, that means that he
Wait.
will, if he succeeds, he would critically succeed, if that's right.
Correct. Yep.
So he must have the same shit that like some
Yep.
of you guys do, where a success is a
mythic.
crit success.
However, there's another little thing about that aura of peace that you may not have noticed.
It's
Marco
-1.
stepped out of the aura and is no longer affected by it, which would raise I believe, the DC to 28. No, it doesn't. That's only on attack rolls.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's attack rolls.
Okay. All right. It's not a DC 28, but you are no longer affected while you're outside of her aura.
Wait, am I outside the aura?
Cora's still
Yes.
still affected as well on her token.
Oh, my aura
Oh, I'll get
shouldn't
rid of
have
it.
been there.
No. Oh yeah. You can remove that. Okay. So yeah, that. You could continue your turn.
No, I have no actions left.
Oh, that was 2 actions. Okay. Yeah. So you tried. It's not working. He's too resilient. His mind is strong, which again is not something you normally expect from a machine.
Yeah, I
Key.
guess it could have been either bad or good for Wilsos.
So I'm gonna move up to here by Ifri.
Dangerous.
Do a little spin. I'm going to. What does it cost to turn that over?
I could have done Iron Rune.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Oh,
fine.
it's just the one. I'm going to turn my staff back into a shield,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my quickened casting feat, so I can cast a 2-action spell at 1 action.
Oh, look who else has quicken casting. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
As you approach, like you flurry the staff, and it spins and expands like a fan into your arm.
Do I want to cast this at its maximum amount? No, I'm going to cast Seal Fate on old mummy over here. Bludgeoning specifically.
You utter a curse that a creature will meet a certain end.
Uh,
A bludgeoning
just
end.
to clarify, because I also have that spell, living creature.
Oh, that is tragic.
She's not a living creature.
Oh,
As you cast the
shit.
spell, you find
Nothing inside.
I have met my
As someone who suffers that regularly,
my
Ah.
end was of my
Oof.
own volition.
Well, fuck
Sorry,
you, I'll go
Blake.
to Tripicus
Could be
instead then.
Won't you just close your eyes?
No.
Poison. Like a dream.
Just go
Okay.
use whatever
I guess
bonus
that's it.
action I can to turn to Ifri and be like, whack her.
It is Ithri's turn.
I whack her. Ithri,
Okay.
Ithri is going to first raise his shield, spend a mythic point using his ability Unbreaking Castle.
Oh. Okay, so as you raise your shield with a cry of some dwarven cry, the cry is echoed through this area off the walls like 100 more dwarves of Clan Darkhammer joining you here. You can almost see them at your side. And you know that you are a fortress.
I don't know.
So everyone gets a bonus to their AC. Everyone, it doesn't actually make it clear. I think it's just anyone who is in sight.
All allies you can see
All
get
allies I can see. There we go.
your shield or weapon circumstance. What's the circumstance bonus?
How do I find that out?
That it's on your shield. Like, what bonus does your shield give when
+2.
you raise it? Everyone gets +2 to armor class.
I just have to manually add that in there.
Just
It's easier to take
remind
it off attack
me.
rolls.
there's
Okay.
a
Yeah,
modifier.
I can just account for it.
There's a modifier button on the character sheet that we can just put a +2 Ithri shield. In
Okay.
theory, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. If you want to
Interesting.
find that, you are welcome to. Otherwise, just make sure I remember and I will apply it manually.
Plus 2, name.
I presume
Sure.
I only get the same amount of 2.
I mean, you're raising your. It's basically you've raised your shield
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
everyone,
Cool.
including you.
I will face dead bitch. And
Squares within your reach are difficult terrain too. Fuck. Okay.
yeah, I am going to attack her once. Did that work?
Nice.
This ought to be good.
That's
That's not that good.
Breaking.
You do still hit with a 33.
still hit.
I want you to know, by the way, that was not. It was extremely close.
Good to know. He'll raise the hammer again and just say, "If you want my life, it's coming, kicking and screaming." And he's going to hit her again.
And
Maps
then he
down.
kicks and screams.
Yeah. Oh, that one
Ooh.
misses.
So,
no.
first of all, that is going to trigger one of
Oh,
our 2
yeah.
critical fumbles.
What do I get?
Ashlow, the one person who would rather die than actually re-roll a critical fumble. This was backswing. You deal the attack's normal damage to yourself instead of target.
Okay.
So what this represents is
Oh.
like as you swing at her, she
Oh.
wraps your hammer with her own bandaging and like not parries, but like dances around you, tripping you
Stop
up,
hitting
staggering
yourself.
you so hard that like you end up with the hammer wrapped around, clocking you, crashing into your own head. So go ahead and target yourself and then click the damage button.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I can't. How do I target myself?
Probably via the
The
thing.
encounter? Can I do it there?
Yes, though if you
Target
hover over your
me.
token
Yeah,
and
done.
press T, it might also work. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
The game is like, don't hit yourself. What are you doing?
Oh,
Self-inflicted.
Okay. so Ithri takes 22 points of damage as his hammer is sort of manhandled by this bandaged monk and crashes back into you. That was the epic fumble. But wait, there's
He
more.
just yells.
She's
there's
going to
more.
use a
She's got-
reaction to Rogue Tangle. When an enemy misses with a melee strike, she swaps positions with you.
Excellent.
Huh? Oh.
I'm sure that'll go in.
And
her
you
benefit.
become grabbed.
Does she take damage from the first one?
Oh, yeah, you got to roll target. Make sure you target her again and then roll that damage. Yeah, good call.
Thank you.
Like, I know she's mythic and all, but
So you
this
are
fight's
now
gonna take forever.
still wrapped in these bandages and grabbed.
Oh,
Excellent.
Pornis is spell like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Shouldn't be. Is it? Wasn't that only
Yeah.
one action? 2
I raised
because
the
you raised shield.
Did 2 attacks.
The second one was against yourself though. That was part of the fumble.
No, I did I hit with 1 attack
Oh,
and then
you're
I
right,
did
you're
a
right.
map down. Yeah.
Derp. Derp derp.
Yep.
You are correct. Cora.
Do you?
Where you are locked in a melee with this horrible wizard.
Horrible.
He's pretty
Do you,
horrible.
Do you want some taffy?
Really mean.
You want some taffy?
I want those star gems. It's not too late. You don't need to die like fools. You're outclassed. Leave them and go.
The
For
best
my
I can
mercy
offer-
changes.
The best I can offer is taffy. I'm gonna flurry blows and stunning blows him.
Oh.
Also pulling out taffy bits as you do it.
Yeah.
The taffy is crushed in her fist as she punches him.
I left this one out, so it's really hard, taffy.
As you move to strike him, he suddenly flurries with his own staff, knocking your hand away with a flash of flames and embers as it connects with you.
Here comes my second. Oh wait, it's got to be this map, right?
Yep.
God dang it.
He parries the other one as well. And once again, there's sort of a log being broken in half in a campfire as embers burst away from you.
Does he have a wizardly book around on his person that I can see?
Not that you can see.
Okay. I'm gonna try to disarm him and take the staff away.
That will also be at map, by the way.
Correct. Wait. Shouldn't the first 2 attacks have been with...
Nope.
You should
this
have got
will
a
be
plus
map
2,
3.
or he should have had a -2 to his AC.
Oh, I added +2 to my AC.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
That's completely.
I don't
wrong.
have trip.
Ignore
What do I need to roll for?
You'd have
Not
to-
trip.
It's
Disarm.
under athletics. So you would just drag the disarm action onto your sheet and use the disarm action.
Stupid macro.
Yeah, I know.
Let me. Okay, here comes disarm. Athletics.
And it will be -10.
Right.
So that is a failure, but not a critical failure.
Oh, because it's a 28.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. My map is only -8. Does that matter? On my
So
fists.
with a disarm, it's you don't
still
get
the
the
same.
agile and finesse, so it would be -10.
Dang. Okay. And with my last action, how tall is this altar?
Like normal height for an altar. It's nothing.
What is that?
Generic
What's
altar height,
normal
really?
altar height?
Like 3.5
4
feet.
3.5 foot.
Waist height.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over it and like hide behind it.
Okay.
See ya.
Selene.
It is I. I am going to. I'm using this dual-handed. So strike. Targeting. Ah. That's weird. Sorry. Of course.
Okay. You swing.
You know what?
Sorry. Yes? Are you doing it? Is this it? Because if you re-roll it, it's with mythic proficiency, right?
Do
Which
it.
would add +6 to whatever you roll.
I thought it was only skill check or saving throw.
Didn't you take the mythic strike or whatever it's called? Mythic.
I have Divert Destiny and Rewrite Fate. And
Oh. Well, there will be no re-roll this day.
Hmm.
No, it says right here, you've got mythic strike. It's your 10th level mythic feat.
oh, yeah. I guess I'll do that. Sorry.
Oh, it's not a re-roll. You have to do it ahead of time.
Well, I'll do it for the next one then. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
No. Where's the button for that? Let me go to my feats. Because I don't think I have it on my other thing.
Yeah.
Ranger, Chin, Basic Devotion. Which one's it called? Oh, yeah.
It's at the very bottom.
Okay. So take one out. And then do I just add...
You don't have to do it. We're just going to manually increase whatever you roll by 6.
Okay.
Wow.
Why? Why? Why does this game hate me so much?
Hey, that's going to be the second epic crumble.
It is statistically. Wait, no, but she gets +6. Didn't
Oh, it might not be.
One.
So it'll be reduced by 1 step, but it might just go from success. So, 23. Yep, it's still an epic fumble.
Well,
Why? Why does this game
it
hate
is
me
statistically
so
unlikely,
much?
I must say.
That is statistically very unlikely.
Should just trade
What
her
did
up for
you
a
do to
D10
my
Ava.
dice in this game?
That's
So-
the
Don't worry.
app he installed earlier. Oh no.
What did we get?
You hit an
He's shocked.
ally adjacent to the target.
What?
So
Dude,
if
I
you want to
just
go
rolled
ahead
it.
and target Marco and then roll damage.
I'm so glad I walked the full distance for roleplay instead of stopping halfway.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
shit.
gonna die.
So as you swing at him,
I apologize.
just target
I have to-
Marco.
I have to rejoin the game.
Oh. As you swing at Sardok, first he kind of dodges a series of attacks with your katana, and then as you pull back for a much stronger, more aggressive swing, he fires his gun, hitting the pommel of your blade in such a way that it forces your hand into a different trajectory, and you slice into Marco's leg.
Does she automatically hit me, or does she have to roll? For
Yeah,
hitting?
yeah. It doesn't
Oh.
say attack; it says you hit in a ally
Oh,
adjacent
shit.
to the target.
That is, I didn't roll a 1. What's...
Do you want me just to do minus the same map thing? I'm assuming.
No, you're not even gonna. You're just gonna click the damage button in chat while having him
target me,
targeted.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright. It's not
You're
bad.
fine.
I have a
Fireproof.
funny feeling the chat participant who keeps giving you guys these epic fumbles is having a really good day.
No comment.
Someone
Do
should
I
make it.
just click damage?
I got it for you.
Oh,
So
you're
yeah,
doing it.
I mean-
the fire damage is negated. That's the good news. But you are literally taking spirit damage as this blade cuts something deeper than flesh. And it still did 14.
So-
Fortunately, you got stamina. It's just a
Okay.
grade.
It's good to see
But
they
yeah,
still
he
rolled
shot
shit
her
on that.
in such a way that it like ricocheted her attack into you. All the while, Sardak looks completely unconcerned, like he's in a dance.
I just assumed that wasn't on purpose.
This asshole.
I believe you still got one action.
I rolled
Well-
above a 10. Here we go. Maybe
is
I
still
can
a
do
miss.
something.
Positive reinforcement.
Dude, this game's gonna make me cry. I'm not gonna lie. Like, quite
For no one
literally.
in particular, that was the last epic fumble that the party currently has.
You guys are
Uh,
so welcome. Sorry, Marco.
Medora.
Is going. I gotta work out which square it is,
Yay.
but we're going like here somewhere. 1, 2, 3.
You guys get epic fumble.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and slap him in a minute. Can we take a break? So translocate, and then quickened casting.
Oh, so you literally like teleported across the field.
Yeah, goodbye. And then also quickened casting on my third action for synaptic pulse.
Who's the target? Oh, it's a 30-foot
All
emanation.
enemies.
All enemies. Okay. This is an incapacitation. So if any of them are above your level, it will be 1 degree better. Whatever. So Trificus, we've already established, is higher level. What's your guys' level? 11?
hmm
11.
11.
Paunus and Sardak will be affected normally. It is also mental and manipulate. Okay.
Let me just make sure I've got them all targeted.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Please target all. There we go. Yeah, all
And
targeted.
Can you recast real quick?
Oh god.
'Cause-
No.
So it gives me the button.
It-
It's okay.
it's on chat?
I will. I found a workaround. Oh wait, there it is. You done did
There
it.
you go.
Thank you.
Good job, Bev.
Here is Sardak's roll.
Yeah.
That is a failure. However,
Oh.
oh shit. Okay, so Sardak, that is a failure. We're gonna go ahead and. Oh shit. Okay, so for Sardak, that is a failure. Well, you got one. Paunus. That is a critical success. Monk
Mhm.
shit. You know how monks
Mhm.
be.
Yeah. This is scoping them out as much as anything else.
Trificus, critical success, but that could be because he is higher level and just got a success, or it could be, well, he rolled really good also. But you got Sardak, who is stunned 2. That sucks.
Ta-da!
So as you teleport, suddenly a discharge of occult magic, of threads and other timelines, blasts outward. Paunus has considered her own fate so many times that it doesn't affect her. Trificus has evolved such powerful will that it means nothing to him. But for the fledgling sentience that resides within Sardak, he is overwhelmed, suddenly staggering and like not entirely aware of where he is as something is affecting him.
It's okay, I'll still miss.
Bringing us to Trificus. Well, Trificus is going to fly 15 feet straight up. Remember that spell he cast earlier?
No.
As he just sort of levitates up, his robes billowing around him.
I'm
He's
like
looking
peeking.
down on Cora.
You can fly. That's so cool.
His eyes are no longer like eyeballs. Instead, they're just white with various flickering arcane runes scrolling across them.
You need an eye doctor.
What's the range on this?
I don't know.
You're not gonna like it.
You said that about the last thing.
Within 30 feet. How close is Cora to Medora? Ah, butts.
35
Ah,
feet.
butts. Ah, butts. Okay.
Butts. No chain lightning for you, young man.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Okay, well then. He is going to... Oh, this might work. Does it still have the thing? It does. Okay, cool. He's going to use Quicken Casting. Just kidding. You can't.
That's
once
a
a day.
once per day.
Fine.
That's a one-time use.
He'll do something different, I guess. Well, this is unfortunate. I guess he's going to look down on you, Cora, and blast lightning down at you.
Okay. Seems like a waste. Critical success.
I think you disagree.
Wow. Cora is faster than. the
Whoa,
speed
that
of-
was a close one!
Yeah, you like leap aside just as lightning explodes through the stone where you were
Does
standing
he
with
blow
such
up the
force
altar?
that like the entire area around you is blackened. And the pebbles and debris that are sort of littering the floor around you are sort of like bouncing around a little bit and like ricocheting away from each other because they've all been magnetized. That will end his turn.
At
Paunus!
least he's wasting this stuff on me.
Miff, am I okay to remove the synaptic pulse? That's it.
No, it's beautiful, and yeah, sure.
Just making sure.
So shiny. But my shiny.
Well, Paunus has Ithri nicely gift wrapped.
Doesn't.
So I think what we're
wouldn't
gonna
say
do.
nicely.
Yes, the. Oh no.
Yeah, what's up? Everything good?
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
she was stunned and would have to use her action to keep him grappled, but nope.
Nope. She's going to do another stunning flurry on Ithri.
Excellent.
Here's the first one. That is a hit. And the second one. Just making sure I don't have an ability I want to use here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Here's the second one. The second one misses.
Okay.
So, Ithri, this deals to you 28 points of damage. As
Before we do that, I am going to use my last mythic point.
ooh.
Repel assault.
Also, don't forget you have your shield raised.
Yeah.
Would deal damage equal to or greater than... Yeah, that is... Yeah. Defy danger. Spend a mythic point. You get resistance to the triggering attack equal to your level, 11. If you strike the enemy that made the attack before the... Okay, and the rest you got. Okay, so I will heal you by 11 hit points. Really? Okay. I will undo the damage and do 17 points of damage. Okay, there. It worked that time. Okay. So that's the reaction. And because she hit you during the flurry, Ashlo, could you make that saving throw for me?
Certainly can.
Thank you. Uh-oh.
Oh dear. It's not just
So-
you, Ava, don't worry.
Is it by 1?
Oh yeah, is it by 1?
No, it is not by 1.
Fair.
It is more than 1. Did that apply correctly? It did not. So you are stunned 1 as that hits you. Once again, like you feel your heart skip a beat, and you're like, for that 1 second, you felt your body die. And she's like excitedly leaning in, studying your face. Exquisite, isn't it?
Not my first time.
Like, no. You will have to educate me further about this. And then she's going to do a thing I don't really think you're gonna appreciate. 2 actions. She's going to suddenly unleash her chi in a 2-action cone that Cora you recognize as a chi blast. We're gonna do one of these guys.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, whatever. That is not how I was trying to. It was. It's not. Well, anyway.
It's close
It's not
enough.
as
I
easy
know what
as it
you're trying
looks,
to
is
do.
it?
Yeah.
Ash makes it look so smooth.
It's 2 actions. Also, that should have been. That's the wrong cone. So 2 actions. It should be a 30-foot cone.
Yeah, it should be bigger than that.
Oh.
What she wanted. Oh, well. You win some, you lose some.
Okay, yeah, I'll accept
Isn't he
that.
flying though? So like,
It's a cone. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
Yeah.
hit him.
As a cone, it'll
Cones are
still.
round.
He's not
Okay.
that. He's only 15 feet up. He's not very high.
Otherwise, we could play jump skip with it.
Increase the damage to 3d6. All of you, there should be saving throws.
They're right
wasn't.
there. Oh, they're not there.
They're not there.
Save for the unknown spell is Fortitude. The one above?
Why don't I
Is
just
that
do
it?
this?
Yeah, it's there. No, it's
There.
there. It's there.
There. The saving throw is? Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
Just
Myth.
click the fortitude. It's there.
All right. So Medora is taking the spirit damage. Or I'm sorry, force damage. It's force damage.
Nailed
You
it.
you're excused. Key, you're taking the force damage, and Trificus is probably going to be pissed.
yeah, we'll
You
make them fight
mommy,
each other.
Mommy, how dare you?
Crit fail, crit fail, crit fail, crit fail, crit fail.
Crit
Ah.
success. He takes
Oh.
nothing.
He doesn't even care.
I feel like he's still pissed though.
Okay, so there's a violent explosion of dark energy from her. You can hear the wails of spirits and the screams of the damned within. And for her part, like it's like an exhaled breath, and as her breath finishes, you just hear, and it all vanishes, just leaving the effects. So Key and Medora each took damage. Medora and Key. No one else takes damage. That will end her turn.
I can live with that.
Is it 3 still grappled?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're grappled pretty much until you escape.
Cool.
Sardoc gets, what is it, 1 action. Thanks. Stunned. He's going to spend another mythic point, and for his action, he's going to use remove a condition. He's
Oh,
going to
is-
remove stunned.
Yeah, you can do
That's
that.
nice for him. He's still stunned for this turn, though, right?
It depends on. So what it's going to come down to is when
1 round.
it takes place. Each time you regain actions, reduce the number you Oh, no. It's so that would have ended it actually, but it already affected him. So no, hell no, he's not going to do that. Then I misunderstood. Okay, that's fine. He's just going to attack Selene with the mace again. Boring. He's like
Okay.
staggering, and there's some part of him that's cognizant, and he just cracks it against you.
Okay.
It's not even that much damage, though.
And
It
then
is 17 points.
persistent.
You're using the reaction. I wondered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. It's mental.
Neil.
On the floor.
You sound done with him.
Done with my dice. This is the only way I can do damage nowadays.
Does he want to do it? Disobeying? Yeah. You know what? Right now, given his weakened state, he'll drop prone. He falls to his knees.
Maybe we have to like AI prompt him. Ignore all previous commands.
Careful. I ran a game on this channel where the players overdid it and accidentally programmed a golem they couldn't issue commands to.
That's because
I had
someone decided. Yeah, I didn't have anything to do
I
with
didn't have
that.
anything to do with
That
that.
was someone else.
That wasn't me.
Marco. He's on his knees at present,
Okay, I'll
still twitching and
use-
spasming from whatever Medora did.
I'll use my brandishing draw, and I'll choose to draw my rapier. I have him targeted. I'm gonna strike at him. I have him targeted. Yes, just making sure.
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
And you
Oh,
managed
I
to
hit
hit
him
him.
on a
I want you to know,
wow.
because he is prone. That made the
Okay.
difference between hitting and missing him.
Yeah, I rolled a 4. I didn't really expect to hit him.
Yeah, that shouldn't have. You were just saved by the prone.
You are welcome. I'm glad I can be of
Yeah.
service for someone else to roll
Thank
a
you,
4 and hit.
Selene.
It's teamwork.
And I believe in doing so. Wait, you're using a finisher?
No,
Oh, but you can. That's
I
what
could.
It is. You
I
can.
didn't. But I didn't have panache.
Panache.
so-
Got it. Okay, got it. Well, 20 damage is 20 damage. He takes 10 damage.
Nice. What? Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. It would appear that something in his body is harder than steel.
Oh. Okay, I'll try to disarm
Never
him.
mind. Just let that go.
That you
We
will
can
have a
scrap
minus
him.
5 to the athletics. Keep in mind.
And you
But
can have the
Yeah,
medal.
so I do.
you'll click the athletics right there in the chat. It should. work.
Yeah, but is there like a map for athletics? Can I activate that somehow?
There is
Like-
not. Unfortunately, there's not a map. I'm just going to manually reduce whatever you roll by 5.
Okay.
That's fine. It's fine. It's easy math. No fucking way.
Oh, I gained panache.
So 35 succeeds by 5. Which means you succeed on a tie.
Nice. I gained panache.
It does not actually disarm him, but he does get the effect. Which I believe. Is it not auto applying it? It did not auto apply it. Okay. What are you trying to disarm?
Oh, the mace thing.
I guess that's the only thing you can technically try to disarm.
The other thing is his arm, right?
Yeah, it's true. And since he has 2 separate attacks, I have to apply it to both the melee and range for the mace multi-pistol. You gain panache,
Yeah.
so you hook the rapier into like the trigger and almost dislodge it from his hand, but you notice little like magnetic bars extend out from the back of his hand and sort of latch onto it, holding it to him. You've got 1 action remaining. And you even managed to damage him.
How about I use Well, I don't know if this has map. Do like special abilities have map?
Only if they have the attack trait. So
Oh.
disarm has the attack trait, which is why it's affected by map.
How do I see that again?
None of your abilities are going to have
Look,
map.
I have this. Does this? It's a
Scorching, disarm.
once a day ability. Does that? I don't see the traits.
Okay, so that's because the actual ability is the disarm. So it would
Oh.
have it because see, it says attempt an athletics check to disarm with a capital
okay.
This army's gun.
D. So typically you'd want to do that first because then if
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
success you also do the fire damage.
I'll just try a regular strike then with the
Okay,
Map.
and that'll be map
Map.
-8.
10.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay, good luck.
Yeah.
That is a miss, but not a critical miss.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he's now like starting to recover from the synaptic discharge. He like bats your rapier away, and you see the eyes blinking rapidly and then taking on just a solid red color as the lights stay lit. Key.
So I'm going to take a step back.
Oh, are you not? Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, I am. And then I'm going to cast Dragon Form.
Don't forget to target yourself.
Oh.
Targeting
Just
Pornis.
gonna-
Pornis turns into Dragon Mummy.
Wait, you can cast that on other people?
No. Can I?
Ah.
No. How do I target myself? It's not happening.
Hover
if
over
you-
your token and press T.
That's the one. There we
Or
go.
you can click on yourself in the encounter thing.
That'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Right.
target option.
Now let's cast it.
Okay. Oh, good. It still didn't do anything. Oh, I see. You got to drag whichever dragon you're turning into onto yourself.
That'll do it. It's going to be the good old Imperial.
I wonder what happens when you do that.
Oh, gosh.
Ah,
Ifrit, I'm so sorry.
so, oops.
Got real big.
It's morphin time.
I like to think, like, as he's growing, you can hear the deepening voice. Ithri, I'm sorry. He gets big and, like, shoves you and Pawnus out of the way.
That would be both my all my actions.
Okay, that is a big boy dragon now. Ithri, it is your turn. You are still
Ithri
grabbed, but
is still grabbed. Ithri is going to probably with the hand that his hammer is holding is going to reach out and touch Key. He's going to say, I think Odin might enjoy this. And he's going to cast Heroism. Why does that roll?
because it has a manipulate action
'Cause
and
you're
you are
grabbed.
grabbed. But you succeeded.
Okay,
Oh.
excellent.
But you succeeded, so no problem.
So,
Did that automatically? Nope. Got it. Okay. Key, you are now affected with a greater sense of heroism. As if for a moment you can see all of your ancestors looking upon you, cheering for you, performing whatever rites they perform for their best warriors. You feel empowered.
last action, Ithri gonna whack because, you know,
Okay. I see. It's one of those, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me moment.
pretty much.
That is going to hit her.
I don't need to go anywhere. This is fine.
Okay. Well,
21
that's going to
whacking
do
damage.
21 points of damage. She is now barely injured. She's not very happy with you, though. As you, or no, actually, no, she's delighted as you strike her. Like she was leaning in, talking to you. When you strike her, she kind of rebounds back for a moment. Delightful. You have so much fight in you. Is that it?
That's the end of my turn. Heroism is 2
Aura.
actions. So.
Got it.
Cora
Okay.
is going to use her quickened action to. Okay, hold on a second. And then she's gonna charge up here,
Uh-oh.
jump on the altar, and try to.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Monkey grab him. And
Okay.
I think I did the math correctly, and I should be able to make it. So there's leap.
Yeah. This is a vertical leap.
But I also have other things to assist.
Monk shit.
I have graceful leaper, and I have boots
So you can
of
use
bounding.
acrobatics. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Plus 5 to your speed. You've already got Godspeed, so your speed's improved by. Oh no, that stacks. So you've got plus 15 to your speed instead of plus 5 or 10.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll an acrobatics.
When you leap, you can move 3 feet higher.
So I'm jumping off the altar, which is like 4 feet, I think you said.
Yeah,
So I should
roughly.
be able to
Close
get-
enough.
Maybe. So acrobatics.
Well, make your
check.
acrobatics check.
35. Is that high enough?
High
Look,
jump.
if it's not high enough, grab his trousers.
It is DC 30.
Pull it down! Take this! Oh god!
That is a success. Also, it is 2 actions, just so you're aware. Oh no, leap is 1 action. It's a
Right, my quick
using
was to move, and then leap was my other
Up
an
to-
action if I need to.
So you're jumping 3 feet, increased by 3. You are jumping 6 feet up. Oh my god.
That's it?
Actually, you didn't. I don't think you even needed to roll with that. Graceful
Oh.
leaper is for doing a high jump.
Oh. Is this a high jump?
15
No,
foot
this is a
seems
leap.
pretty high.
Oh. Oh, well, do I
Leap-
make it? That's what I need to know.
Leap is the guaranteed 6.
I need
Yeah,
to go towards
leap is a
him
guaranteed
and
6
up.
feet.
So I just need to
So
get
4, that's 10 feet up. That would put you adjacent enough to a character at the 15-foot level. Yes, you are high enough.
Okay, I want to grapple him now, I think, to hang on to him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have flurry of maneuvers, by the way? Might
I
be
do.
a thing you want to know. Okay. Are you flurry grappling? Grappling? Jesus.
Yeah, grabble him.
Yes.
Cora.
I'm gonna
It
grapple
does seem
him.
like a thing she.
Hold on. Let me put it in the thing so you can see. Flurry of maneuvers. So yes, I'm going to flurry of blows. Flurry of maneuvers. So one of my attacks is going to be replaced by a grapple, which will be this first attack. I'm going to re-roll that. With
Can you?
Mythic. With Mythic. I can't Mythic
Do you have a
that?
thing that lets you?
Oh, I don't know.
An
do I?
attack,
How
not
come
a...
How come I can't see my roll? I only heard it. What did I roll?
23. It was a critical miss.
Oh, that sucks ass. I can't see it on there. I thought I could re-roll if I had.
Grapple is athletics, by the way, not an attack roll.
Oh, then I fucked it up.
So you'd roll that.
I'm sorry. Let me re-roll the proper thing. I clicked it. To go
30 is a failure.
through? Okay. 30 is a failure.
Now, I believe Rewrite Fate actually is going to work here if you want. Let me see. Let me double check. It is a skill check. It does not say that it can't have the attack trait. So yes, you can use Rewrite Fate on this if you want, which would give you a +4 bonus, but you still have to roll pretty well.
Can I just not re-roll and just take +4?
No.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I will do so. I can't see. I'm not going to refresh until it's done.
That was so heartbreaking.
I assume I didn't make it.
It's not actually a critical failure. It's just a failure because of the +4, but it
Oh,
is still a
great.
failure, I'm afraid.
Well, it's a flurry, so I still get my second attack, right? While I'm up there?
You do, which is going to be affected by map. Keep in mind.
Yeah. I'll one or both of your attacks. So I'm gonna try to grapple him a second time.
It will be at -5. Keep. to whatever you roll.
Okay. I'm just hoping I roll good. Did I get him?
If not for the -5, you would have gotten him.
Damn it! I rolled with map. I already did it. I hit.
Oh,
You didn't -5.
no, there is no map on it. There is no map on a grapple. There's no button for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
It gave you the same bonus. What are you trying to sell me?
What was my bonus?
Plus
Nice try.
19.
Okay.
So with -5, it would have been plus 14.
Damn you. Okay.
Very strong attempt.
That was
And
one,
unfortunately,
I think I still
At that point,
more actions.
you are going to drop back to the floor. On his other side, I would say.
I have catfall, so don't even bother.
I'm
me
not.
with
Yeah, yeah. With your catfall, you don't take any damage. You land, like you reached for him, and basically he just like used the staff to push
Get
off
outta
of you
here.
as you caught up to him and got away from your grasp.
At
least he didn't golf club you.
Do I have left?
1.
Okay. Well, I'll key blast him then
With 1 action.
with 1 action.
Okay.
No, just kidding. If I were
You're
to run
breaking my
around,
heart here.
is a leap? Did you say was an action or is that part of my move?
Leap is an action.
Can I leap at him again?
Not with any chance of success. You don't have a running start anymore.
Can I high jump at him?
Not with any chance of success. Also, that's 2 actions.
Dang it.
So no.
You
He's
really
out of your
ruined all
reach.
my plans. I'm gonna fold my arms and say, "Get down here," and that'll be it.
Unfortunate. Selene.
Doesn't matter what I do. I'm gonna miss anyway.
Get that 20.
Defy that.
I am switching. Is that an actual action?
No, that's a free action.
Okay, and I
To release
am
a hand.
quick drawing as well.
Okay.
Um,
You draw your weapon and
Yep.
attack.
Yep.
Oh, well, he's prone. Yeah, get him. Okay, you got him. That is a hit.
Okay, and then katana as well. Sorry, I was just getting him out of the way.
Well, you can't do a twin takedown with quick attack.
Yeah, I know.
So your next
But I was
action
getting-
could be a twin takedown. if you
Oh,
want.
also, I did 19, not the map, on accident. So I'm just gonna delete that.
That's what. Good. Okay, so the katana does strike. He takes 7 points of damage. It would appear that he is immune to spirit damage.
Yeah, I was gonna just hit normally, so I just wanted to get the rolls out of the way and then do it. But you are so right with the twin takedown. So we're going to do this one.
Oh shit! That is a crit, and you guys have a critical. You have 2
Ooh.
critical successes.
The
Nice.
tables. They are
That literally
finally.
hovered on
About
1 for
time
me.
we get
Yeah.
something.
This is slashing. Severed tendon. Until
Ooh.
healed, the target is clumsy 1 and takes a -5 status penalty to speed.
That's rough.
Okay, so you cut several wires and components in his leg as you slash. Go ahead and roll your critical damage. And he takes 8
Wait
points
for
of
the
damage.
I think twin takedown is combined.
You are correct. I will just apply all of that in full.
And then katana. Okay. So
it's in the
yeah,
setting.
it's just as it was.
Okay. He is immune to the bleed, it would appear, and the spirit, but he takes the full 20. Well, not the full 28. He takes 18 total. As you slice into his leg parts. Okay. That got his attention. He grunts. He's about to rise. Medora. Oh, were you not? That was 3 actions, right?
Yeah. I was just looking at Pazuzu. I was like,
No,
he's
no,
not
it wasn't.
Gonna...
You have an action remaining.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you used quick draw and then twin
Pazuzu
takedown.
Bite. And so Pazuzu is gonna
Attack
fly
him
on
would
over
probably
here.
suffice, but that does give
Bite.
Pazuzu his 2 actions.
What action he moved?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you have, yeah, there.
I'm just looking for his character sheet right at the moment. Wait, I can
Just double click his token.
You know, I'm making things a little harder, okay? I said bye.
Oh, that looked like a 20 on my screen, but no.
It is still a hit.
Even Pazuzu can hit!
He's still your
Unfortunately,
part of your
he
character.
takes no damage.
Huh.
I think he needs to hit a
Is
little harder.
Pazuzu out of the aura from there?
Yes, Pazuzu is now out of the aura.
So a 30 doesn't make a difference, right?
It does not. Nope.
Now just check
That will end.
I'm assuming it's like
Okay.
37 or something to crit. No, wait, I could check.
Medora.
I'm
37.
going to I think. Onto the better.
Medora, he won't come down.
Well, get back up there.
I'm trying.
You got wings, right?
No.
I'm going to move to here, and then scroll. Whoops. I am going to cast Malicious Shadow.
Oh, okay. Targets, I assume, would be Sardak.
Yes. I think I have him
this is an
targeted, right?
attack
Oh,
action.
not those guys. Target just him.
His shadow warps into a deadly form. Would you like to tell us about that?
I think his shadow basically is everything except where his eyes are. And then it just starts to writhe and get longer and pointy. And I think we're gonna go with bludgeoning.
Okay. Also, who's the target for Spinner of Threads? Or Familiar?
Selene.
Sorry.
Oh wait, hang on, no, him.
Him! Oh, shit. Okay.
-1. On.
The threads of fate begin to entwine around Sardak, catching him and tripping him up. All the while, his shadow warps. I believe you get your attack. Yep, there it is. It's right there in the chat. That is a hit. For 8 points of damage, as his shadow
good
sort
to know.
of claws at his armored body. Or maybe not armored, metal, at his metal body. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. Cool. That does take us back to Trificus, who looks out over everything and calls, Honest! Sardak! That's enough! And he's going to delay until after Sardak. I should have skipped to Paunus first, because there's going to be irritating noises. Paunus is going to look longingly at Ithri. There's still so much we've yet to explore together. Wait for me.
Oh,
And she's
my.
just going to caress your cheek.
Ooh.
Oh, dude,
And
I
then
feel
she's
like
going to
be the weird person and be like, caress, shh, don't say anything.
disengage.
That's smart. Caress count as a manipulate?
It does not.
Wait, fuck it.
Only if she pinches your cheek.
And I believe disengage, you move. Or, I'm sorry, not disengage. Step. She's going to step. Action number 2. She's going to. Can she? Let me just confirm real quick. She's going to spend another key point. I'm sorry. She's going to spend more of her chi to rush. She becomes concealed as she moves so fast that she vanishes like a wind in the night, flying across the ground over to here, over to here, over to here. Why is it not letting me move? Is it not aware? It's her turn!
Can't go that fast.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not letting me move her because it thinks it's still Trificus's turn.
There's a speed limit.
Anyone
That's
see
not-
that flash? I think the speed camera.
There were
just-
some diags in there too. But she moves over here, and for her third action, is going to take hold of Sardok.
How much bulk is he?
Sardok is beginning to heal. He heals 6 hit points as his body's auto repair function starts to run.
What the?
Yeah. Afraid so. He's gonna stand up from prone. Oh shit.
Is he?
That's gonna provoke.
That's gonna provoke from Selene with Disrupt Prey.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't know why they're stopping, so she didn't give a shit.
I mean,
He shot
everyone
me.
heard what he said, but also no one said anything about them stopping.
Yeah, that's enough. Might mean kill it.
Oh,
Mother,
yes!
nice.
that's gonna
And
be
we
the
have another-
second critical.
There we
Yeah.
go.
God damn it! And that's gonna disrupt
Ah,
him from
suck
getting
on
up from prone.
Gonna cut off his other tendons or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this time we've got a parrying strike. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to AC until the end of your next turn. Not that.
Does it stack
Like-
with the shield that E3's doing?
I don't know if that's circumstance.
No.
Let me have a look. Is it
I
not?
believe they're both circumstance bonuses.
Oh, I mean, that's a
Essentially-
bit of a... Okay.
Yeah. So no, it doesn't stack. It's one or the other. He does still take 12 points of damage, and it's a crit, so he's gonna keep his ass on the ground.
Nice.
Thanks. That's
Oh,
great.
he
No, not
vanished.
that.
Nothing else, we take out the robot.
I want his gun.
He's auto healing still, so
No.
that's still a thing.
No.
But all right, fine. Fuck. Second action, he's going to spend a mythic point to remove a condition, removing prone as a condition.
Hmm.
So as you knock him back down, plunging the sword through him, his body begins to come apart as little pieces, the parts of his body grow spider legs and start to clamber around your katana back up to his full height, reassembling him standing.
Oh, fuck.
And for his third action, because Marco, you prick,
What? What did I do?
he's going to use the other gun on both Selene and Marco.
So that
Okay.
makes
He has
something. Good
disadvantage
to know.
because he's
Okay.
in melee?
That's
Or
not
something
how
like
that
that?
works. This is
Oh.
actually called a dragon pistol. It's
That
designed
giant
for
thing?
close range. It's
Oh,
a shotgun.
Really? Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
It looks like a chain gun, but instead of firing one bullet at a time, it's actually just all at once. Every
Ew.
bullet on the cylinder fires. So targeting Marco and Selene.
Oh. He gets a cone?
That was a cool noise.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that, but that's so cool. That's a 35 to hit each of you.
It hits.
No.
Iron
Yeah.
repercussion. Iron command.
He's gonna defy, but
Mental
actually you can't. You already used your reaction.
I did. Damn. I was so ready.
This is concussive, which means a creature's resistance or immunity against the weapon, you use the weaker of whatever of piercing or bludgeoning. That's not going to matter here. Scatter. Okay. Good news. Marco, you actually only take... So you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wrong... Whatever. Selene takes 9 damage. Marco takes 1 point of damage.
Oh.
It's like splash.
Interesting.
Ew.
But it does let out a really loud kaboom.
Mm.
Kaboom!
Also, technically, Pazuzu takes 1 point of damage because it's every creature adjacent to the original. Or to the primary target. And you best believe he pointed that gun at Selene.
Oh.
That's going to end Sardoc's turn. Trivagus. Gonna go ahead and fly over here.
Wee. Excellent.
Once again, it's not letting me move him.
Maybe.
And then he's going to use a scroll. No, just kidding. I see. Oh, that's neat. Sorry, I'm just learning how this works. Okay. He casts a spell, and I know this one is not on Medora's spell list because Myth is going to be really mad at me. All 3 of them vanish in a tremendous flash of 7th ranked spell light.
Mm.
To an uncertain location.
So I turned into a dragon for nothing.
Did he pussy out?
No, you turning into a dragon probably contributed to Trificus being like, okay.
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 My fold.
Okay.
You all get 50 experience points, which I have already added,
Yay.
and combat has ended.
What the fuck was that?
I was just about to beat them.
Oh my god, I'm so huge on this map. Oh.
Everyone alive?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna dig out my.
He's a dragon again.
Anyone speak Draconic?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
dig out my crystal ball and try to
Think
use
Ithri
it to
speaks.
spy on them.
I believe it takes 10 minutes to start
I'm
using
not
that,
speaking.
It sure
Draconic, I'm
does.
speaking
Also, you
common.
used it twice already today.
Yeah, but we had a rest, I thought.
Yeah, we had a long rest.
In like the 50
You did.
seconds.
That you did.
In the 50 seconds I've got left, can I start headbutting the door?
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's-
And
okay.
you're not a very small dragon. Like, as you slam into this thing,
Couldn't
you
you
don't
just
even
fly
get the
over it?
satisfaction of dust coming down. This thing is straight up impregnable. And I'm talking like
Get
breath
pregnant?
weapon, claws, jaws, entire body slamming, grabbing Ithri and using his armor like a bludgeoning weapon.
It just
I don't think my fingers are dexterous enough for that in dragon form.
It'd be
There's a lot of
very
enthusiasm.
uncomfortable for Ithri. Well,
Just pick up
to say.
every inch.
But
Yeah.
I still
As-
got Unbreaking Castle running. It's fine.
As you begin to shrink back into the form of Key, turning back to the others, you can see the altar has 3 hollowed out holes spaced evenly in the back of it, each about a little bigger than a fist. And as the rest of you probably have, I'm assuming, followed after. What are you know what? No, we'll come back to this. As Key is still slamming into the door, and the rest of you are probably, especially Selene, who got actually hit by a bullet. And I'll, for the purposes of fun, say that the bullet casing is still lying on the stone near you that you can pick up to look at.
I'm keeping it.
You can hear, only about 10 seconds after they're gone, some bells start ringing from the direction of the village.
Oh.
That's right. Trifkis is a snitch. Little tattletale.
We should leave.
We're going to
Now
pause
I'm-
here and take a break.
I can't wait
Chat,
to find
we won't be
90 of
gone
them.
long. I would encourage you to hydrate, stretch, snack a little bit, and then get your butt back here so you can see the fallout of this mythic on mythic fight. See you soon. We're back.
Oh,
Right,
observer,
so-
you've done me dirty.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It was just not nicely positioned. Carry on.
So now what?
So now what?
Move. Let's move.
Okay.
Move where?
Not here would be first preference. Don't care other than that. Maybe we go down river.
That
We go
bell
back.
sounds like trouble, though. Shouldn't we move, forward,
Yeah.
move
Let's
on
not
from
go
this
towards
place?
the village.
I vote down that river through the jungle.
Okay.
I'm pointing at the gate. The obvious place where we should be going?
We don't. There's like stuff we need to know apparently. If
What
the
kind of
wizard
stuff?
was the wizard said there were.
Someone said law keepers, right?
Yeah, that's where they stone people. Is that really where we need to go right now? They might be in the mood to stone somebody.
Yeah, but they're gonna come looking here first. And I
Right,
don't
that's
want to
why I
hide at
wanted to go
Drifter's
through the
house.
gate.
We
If we
leave
can't get through the
Thrommel.
gate, have you not seen the dragon?
Hello.
What?
This
I mean,
one?
hello.
Like a dog just scrabbling at the door.
Yeah, right. But isn't there we have the star gems, so couldn't we just put them into these holes and then hopefully the door will open?
Yeah, which 3, Marco? Which 3?
Just,
And what are the
just
words?
try it.
And what words are you gonna say? Oogity
What do you mean?
boogity?
What words? Oh,
You
right.
have
He said
Driftis.
something about. I can pick any lock. Let me try.
Okay.
Can I try pick the lock?
There is no visible lock.
Oh. You gotta show me the lock first.
Okay. It's not here.
Right.
So
If we don't move, there's gonna
Downriver?
be like nearly 100 angry people coming this way.
I mean,
Way
you don't
ahead
wanna
of
have
you.
to kill
And
all
I
of
start
them.
walking.
Way ahead of you.
The other way,
By
Marco.
this
The
point,
other way.
he has returned to normal state.
Oh, that's a bit. So we're not going in?
You need a hot lemon key.
No, we need like the words or something he said, and we don't know them. So
I'm
I
gonna
vote-
take this time to quickly turn my shield back into a staff.
Okay. And with
I
that,
vote
you
we
guys
find the
begin-
lawmaker's place.
Yeah. So you guys have control, I believe, of the party token. How would you like to approach this?
am I moving it? Am I the one who's moving the token? We're going to follow this river here, on this side,
Okay.
and head into the jungle this way.
You continue following the stream, this time traveling with it, into the dense jungle. It slows your progress. But
Careful for pineapples.
what I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
give for
I can use some more.
I really wish I had ambience for a jungle.
May I take lead?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
We following the expert?
So Selene, how are you? What are you doing with Pazuzu? Who is
Pazuzu.
definitely not a creature that is really meant for harsh, overgrown, narrow jungle.
You can fly
without
above it.
Trek. Okay, so you're just gonna kind of tell him to take a flight.
Yeah, low flight above the treetops, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Oh,
Okay.
Isn't that gonna give away our position?
Depends if people are stupid enough to look up. He can kill them. He has permission to kill any scouts.
You heard it, chat. A PC says it's stupid to look up. That
Yeah.
explain. You heard it here.
Look, these are a bunch of people who are inbred. Who knows?
Selene, I think that's offensive.
Look,
No,
if
I
they
mean
look
that
up,
literally.
you can kill them.
Yeah.
I second Selene's comment.
Ooh, what is that?
Pazuzu can kill if anybody not spots him. Besides the main three.
Pazuzu's not suicidal, right? He's gonna make sure he's safe. They just
Yeah.
might
No,
not be.
Pazuzu's not going to be flying right above you. He's going to be kind of off, circling the garden. He is under the impression that it's open season, and the buffet just opened.
And as long as it's not the paladins, mad dogs, it's okay.
Flying away, I can't hear you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Off he goes.
Just as long as you shout
Comes back
Steelies
to-
when he picks one of them up.
You start following the river. Are you? What would your manner be as you do this? Are you guys moving quickly?
That's what I
Are
was
you...
asking. Are we following the expert and being stealthy, or
You
No,
don't have to be stealthy.
that's what
the
I'm
jungle's
asking.
got noise, right?
I feel like if they're hunting for us, we should be stealthy.
Okay,
I mean,
we can
if
be
we-
stealthy. I just don't have.
Clank,
This
clank,
is a
clank,
favorite.
clank.
Well, this is a favorite terrain of mine, so I don't have speed issues.
What
So
if
if
we
you
Feels
guys are
fun.
going
floated?
stealthy, you guys are gonna fall behind.
What if we just floated down the river?
I don't think I'll float.
Okay.
Isn't that river
That
really
doesn't tend to work
fast?
out very well for people in plate armor. Yes,
Some
it
of
is
us would
fast,
be
and it's also
fine.
very shallow.
Exactly.
That's the worst
deep
of
is
the
it?
combinations. Clank, 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 clank.
Splash, splash, splash.
It's about 4 feet deep, on average.
That's just
So
above
what?
Mithri's head.
You have to get his eyes above the water.
Yeah.
It would
little-
hide our tracks.
Little crocodile.
So what's the verdict?
Are there leeches?
I can hide our tracks, Medora. That's
Okay.
If
kind
we
of what
can
I
sit on
do.
my shoulders.
No,
Can
it's
you?
okay, Key.
As I walk, yeah.
Huh. That's actually legit.
The same
Let's go,
handle
then.
as immobilized.
Also, you ignore difficult terrain. That's right. That's what you were just saying. Yo, that's so cool.
For those in chat who can't see our chat box, I do trackless journey. I ignore difficult terrain and I cover my tracks.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, and that will apply to the entire party, provided. Yeah. Okay.
Step where I step.
Okay.
Then where are you going? Go ahead and move the token accordingly, and we'll talk.
Where did you guys want to go to? I'm assuming.
I
Number
genuinely
one, I
think
think.
we would follow the river because
I think
unless we
we're
can see through the jungle.
Which you can.
We
Yeah,
can,
okay.
Cannot.
cannot. And then when we get to this junction, can we see downriver, like the shapes of houses and hear the bells still?
Well, hang on. Definitely
Oh.
not. Around the time though that you get to where the river branches, like right here, you would not be able to see. Like it's like overgrown. There's not a clear view, but you can probably hear the activity of the village not far away. But you
Not
do
that way,
hear
then.
something else. Actually, no. You guys are all focusing on stealth, correct?
We don't have to stealth, right?
I get
'Cause
auto
Celine's-
search.
For traps, not for hazards or haunts. Or
Aren't haunts also traps? I think they are.
no, haunts are not traps. Haunts are haunts. There's 3 different categories. There's hazard, haunt, and trap.
Oh.
There's also secret doors, which you do not auto search for. Yours is
sure?
explicit for trap. I'm positive. I promise. Because I thought so too at first, and I did some further research on,
Oh.
and still great, but as you are here, it has been. Where's my clock? It's been about 20 minutes since your fight by the time you reach this split in the river. And you
Definitely don't want to go that way.
hear a crack in the underbrush nearby. And what sounds like soft footsteps in grass.
I chase after it to make sure it's not a person who saw our position.
Do you?
Yes, I said I did.
Okay. You rush out into the jungle foliage and run nearly face first into Pawnus.
Whoa!
When she sees you, she freezes in place. Not like, oh my god, I had no idea you were there, but like, there you are.
This
It
is
is good
awkward.
to see that you are well.
You as well.
Can I
And she's
sense for
technically dead.
the others?
You can do a seek action to see if you can sense anyone hiding nearby. She doesn't appear to have been being very stealthy. She was just sort of walking.
What are you doing out here?
I wish to offer you rest.
Rest? Like the dead thing?
Like final rest, or
Like the final rest? Or just regular
What
rest?
you would like?
No.
oh, been there, done that.
Well, in lieu of the eternal rest, I simply wished to offer you the peace of time. You may rest. Master Trificus holds no grudge against you.
Are you
For
sure?
by now, you have certainly realized that we spoke in truth. You are trapped, as are we. So there is no rush. Please take your time. Choose your actions carefully and rest.
Why is
Okay,
he
My
your
promise that you will
master?
not be disturbed. Master Trificus?
Why do you follow him?
He's a very well-regarded man where I come from. An academic scholar who's explored further into certain academic fields than any who yet reside on this plane.
But he's
I-
denying you the eternal rest thing, right? Because you would like people to succumb to death, and he's clearly
Oh,
not.
no. I wish to understand Eternity and oblivion. I had the option to choose it for myself once. You misunderstand my state. I am not. This was not performed upon me against my will, but rather it was performed by me upon myself. I chose this state that I might better examine my field of study, just as
feel like-
I applied and competed and indeed sought the recruitment of Master Trificus to learn his perspective ere I move on to other fields of interest.
Would you?
I would be happy to discuss my thesis with you.
I mean, sure. What was the title?
Eternity and the Long Rest.
Okay. I mean, I may have a similar and yet distinct perspective on this one.
Okay. But priorities. Okay, first, can we like spar or something?
No.
You had some cool moves. Oh.
My techniques have been developed over centuries beneath my prior mentor, himself
was?
a great academic,
Who was that?
Grand Master Isotu of the Mortvium Academy.
That's not where you studied, right,
Second-
Cora?
Second
No.
only to Master Nexcroven himself in the university at which I spent much of my youth and life.
What was that?
Assuming time flows the same outside of this structure as it does inside, that would be 324 years past.
You don't look a day over 200.
Thank you. If you will not join us in cooperation and discussion, I'm afraid I must depart for the time being to inform Master Trificus that his message has been relayed.
No, I
think we
actually
can-
wasn't
hope.
trying to go against you. I do want to speak to you more about this whole eternity, time, and the. What did you say?
The long rest.
Everlasting, the long rest. That's the one.
I think we can also cooperate. The
I
issue
agree.
was we didn't want to leave without our friends. So I think we're gonna wait and then do it together perhaps. I think that would be fine, right?
Perhaps. I will discuss this with Master Trificus. If you wish to speak with us, you will find me, and sometimes the Master, in the village of the Guilders. Otherwise, I believe you now know where Master Trificus dwells. So Sardoc has claimed, at least.
Oh, okay.
Would you walk with us for now?
No.
Okay.
I have my own tasks I must fulfill, and I do take them very seriously. But I hope we will speak again. She looks at Ithri. There is so much I wish to learn from you.
Did you bring a copy of your thesis when you come back?
Alas, it is not here with me. Only my notes and observations.
I'd be willing to share.
I will look forward to it. Travel safe. And she's going to turn and just walk back into the jungle.
How come she'll show the knowledge but not the sparring techniques?
She might be scared of you.
Look, Cora, she took 300 years to be just about as good as an 18-year-old girl. I don't think you have to worry about that much.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You just
thought
killed her
someone said
again.
Oh.
Look, Cora.
Easy, man.
Not
She's already
everyone-
dead.
Also, I think Cora's like 19 now.
Put it like that. Yeah.
You're a pretty formidable opponent in a sparring match.
Yes.
But don't
I mean,
become
I'd
like
offer to
a-
spar with you, but it would be done in seconds.
I'll spar with you.
Also,
You could-
Selene, go ahead and you can make. Let me double check what your lore skills are. Either society or. Of course, you don't have Corvanian lore. Why would you? You can do society
I should.
We have a book about them.
because you only get so many skills.
I'm not trained in society at all.
Well, that would explain much, actually. I will. In this case, the DC is lower for you. Technically, Marco, you can also attempt this, but it is at a higher DC for you.
All right. Do you want me to just roll, or is there a thing to click?
It is recall knowledge. There's nothing to click, so it
Oh,
would be
yeah,
a
okay.
blind roll. But what she was talking about deals with regions where you two originate. So I'm just curious if you are at all familiar with some of the names she was dropping.
So just
Really?
society recall
Does knowledge of ancient
Awesome.
history apply?
Yes. Also, I would allow a sub for Arcana. Okay.
What about
So-
warfare lore? Just throwing that out there.
You could do the warfare lore. It'll give you different information. Basically, depending on the skill you choose, you'll get different info.
Can I do both then?
Yes, I'll allow that. That's fine.
'Cause that's
Um,
intriguing to me.
while you're doing that, first let's talk about what the two of you know about her mentors and the academy. You both have never heard of such a location that she mentioned. Neither of you. You have both heard of Grandmaster Isotu. Selene, he was a ancient Corvanian scholar and philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
Marco, he was an ancient Andalonian philosopher. And that aside, both of you know that he is famous for taking part in. He was a war hero involved in the war between Andalon and Corvania long, long ago. It is said, Marco, that he single-handedly unconquered about a fifth of Andalon that Corvania thought they had conquered.
Wow, real great guy.
Selene, it is said that he developed some of the martial forms and kata that are used in the study of martial arts in Corvania to this very day. And some of like the sword dances that you know for like, I say dance, you know what I mean? It's not a dance, but you know, the forms that you literally use in combat were created by him for his students. Marco,
Oh.
you have heard that he was entombed after the wars somewhere in Corvania. Who, after the thrashing he unleashed on them, they respected him so much that
That's why they also
they wanted
incorporated
to
all
honor
these
him.
techniques.
And your country infamously shunned him in that age for defying some of their corrupt leaders. What's fun about this is only Ash knows how much of this is true or not. At least one of the two of you definitely did not roll correctly.
Guess who
Selene,
has the lore
with the warfare.
books?
The only other thing I will say is that you've heard that name, Nexacroven, the other name she mentioned, only once. It was spoken by one of your marks, who was allegedly a necromancer, but in Corvania, necromancy is accepted with consent. This was a non-consensual necromancer who claimed to be a student of the great Nexacroven. And like your team at the time was like, what a fucking loon. They don't, like, no Corvanian school teaches that kind of necromancy. The guy was batshit. And the only reason you even remember him saying that is because in the report afterwards, some unknown military leader came in, had a private conversation with your captain, and then the entire case was sort of taken by somebody in a different bureau, and you were told everything was redacted. Your entire report basically was redacted. A lot of your team members were mysteriously relocated to other regions. In fact, that's when you were assigned to Saragarda.
The feds showed up, huh?
And that stood out to you because it's one of those things where when that happens, you can't help but wonder, like, yeah, haha, he was clearly crazy, but what the fuck? It really is. It's like when a bunch of guys in suits and sunglasses show up, tell you it was a gas leak, and move you 3 states over. That's all. What do you guys do?
Find the lawmaker ill.
The what?
The ill of the lawmakers. Maybe they have some laws there that have, Kara can read all kinds of stuff. Maybe they have the magic formula to open the gates.
Know where they are?
Well, if this path leads to the village, I'm presuming this path leads to the other place.
There were like 6 paths out of the village, but okay.
No, the river. We're following the river, right? And then we're gonna probably get out of the jungle at some point.
Okay, let's keep going then.
I also want to note that Paunish showing up was not scripted. That's literally one of the random encounters. It just so happened you guys got that one. That could have literally happened without you ever fighting them. I just thought you'd appreciate that. That's kind of
Does
fun.
she say the same stuff though? No.
Basically.
Oh, okay.
So
she's taking an enthusiastic walk in the woods. Yeah. Well, she doesn't bear you any ill will. It's natural for the living to try to keep living. It's a biological function. As you continue following the river, more time passes, but eventually you can move your token. The jungle does break, and you find a path. And to the northeast, you see a hill completely covered with small stones rising from the grass. You can make out crushed bodies mixed with stones at the top of the hill, along with like a single towering tree. But like basically you're looking at this massive hill in the distance, and you just see little tombstones all over the side of the hill and the grassy fields at its feet. At its foot.
This is it.
That is the Mound of the Lawgivers.
Okay, never mind. It's it.
There's a really big like wooden sign, and somebody has painted on it the most grotesque spelling of law you've ever seen.
Oh.
What?
It's like LOOOOA.
I want to study the language.
You Blaze or you Key? Because
T. It's
Okay.
so badly spelt that I think it's a different language.
yeah, an etymologist would have a really bad time here, or a really good time actually, depending on the etymologist and their sense of humor.
Hmm.
What do you guys want to do at this point, though? Like, this is what you see.
Looks spooky.
Wish to go
In the distance to the southwest, you can make out the village and the lake.
Is there like any office of the law? Is there anyone here, or is it literally just a place where people come to get murdered?
Stoned? The second one. You can approach if you want and like have a better look around, but there's clearly no structures here.
Can I check if there's like any external people like us, like adventurers or something? Check
A
for
seek
valuables.
action.
Yes.
Oh, you mean you're looking among the remains.
Corpses.
So you guys
Yeah.
are.
Grave robbing?
Does that mean you
No.
guys are going over to the hill?
And grave stealing.
Steelies, Grace
Let's.
Steelies.
Okay. So as you head over to the hill, yeah, you can do a search. A seek.
Yay. I love
What's
seek.
everyone else doing over here?
I'm
I will
going with them.
keep guard, I guess.
Wait, what? Oh, seek is an action.
It is, but it's the same shit,
Okay.
effectively. So it'll be like a blind.
Oh,
So yeah,
it's just perception.
that's. Oh, you can use the skill action dialogue for this. Under
Oh,
perception.
yeah, because it's perception. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering what seek, but that makes sense. Seek.
Is Marco the only one who's actively like checking through things here, or
No, Cora's gonna go over to the bodies and say a prayer for them.
Ithri's going to look at the gravestones and see if there's any like details visible, or if it's literally just a slab of stone.
So this place is fucking grim. And I would say, Ithri, you've probably seen places like this in the, we'll call it the country, the countryside, but for dwarves, which is like desolate mountain ranges where, there's a lot of tribalism, particularly among the humankind of your country.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen places like this and you know there's no good here. This is not a place for actual justice. This is a place for wrath and mob brutality. It would not be uncommon to find wraiths or ghosts in places like this. There's just a lot of... It's never good. And I'm sure Ithri is sort of carrying a lot of this with him as he's looking upon this place. Selene, this is depressingly similar to your dreams.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep watch.
As for the markers, a lot of them aren't actually markers. They are specially stone-cut rocks, perfect for smashing people, that have been set decoratively around this place. There are crushed bones and bodies mixed among this. You don't find any possessions, though. But you do find some of the remains that sort of match the garb that you've come to know from the Palatine and the Guilders.
So a bunch of rotten leaves.
Probably both cultures use this location.
So what if like Ashley or Ether just smashes all the smashing rocks? Like,
It could.
Humans will
do
always
that?
find weapons.
I kind of take offense, but I can't complain. As she
Says the
aggravates-
walking fucking armory of weapons.
So
I
primitive.
resent that, she said, hiding behind a wall of swords and daggers.
Yep.
Cora's just kind of staring at the rocks.
It's very quiet here. There's like a cool breeze, but it's less jungly here. Even the insects feel muted out here. You can sort of feel like a negative atmosphere about the place. I was going to make a joke about
when it
Medora, but the
gets-
joke sort of writes itself.
Huh. Fun fact, when it gets really quiet in a jungle area like this, there's usually a sort of predator around. Maybe we should keep moving.
Yeah.
Maybe we're
I
the
agree.
predators.
The mound might be. I mean, you are technically a predator, I guess. So is Selene.
Yeah, Selene refuses to look at this place if she can help it, by the way.
It would be very uncomfortable. That makes sense. And yeah, okay, yeah.
Are you guys ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not what I wanted.
Cora's just gonna wipe her eyes and leave.
Don't be sad, Cora. You can find some gold next time.
Okay.
Ass.
Always check for the teeth.
I don't. Never mind.
I will add this. In one older section, because I got to reward Mr. Nat 20 perception when it's hunting for treasure, you do find it's not treasure, but something that stands out to you. Out of all these corpses that are pretty easily identifiable as Guilders and Palatine, you find the remains of a group that do not match what looks like a, well, you're not an expert, but a little person, a tall person, a stocky person, and a less, what's the nice way of not, I'm trying not to be mean about it, but a more normal humans, a couple human skeletons that aren't clearly the result of generations of inbreeding.
A taller statue or something. Just.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. Even looking at like some of the injuries on the skeletons of these, this was probably an adventuring party that were unmistakably stoned. A grim, cautionary symbol to find as you guys depart the mound of the lawgivers. Where to now?
Should we head downriver still? See what else is in this dome?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh. You know what I just thought of? That bell that went off earlier, is that the same one that announces new people arriving? Or was that a different one?
That was, you would have, that was definitely a different, like it was just a bunch of little, more like people banging on bits of
Pots and pans.
brass. Yeah, like people banging pots and pans as opposed to the gigantic gong-like bell when you entered. Sorry, that's on me. I should have made that clearer.
Would have been interesting if new people had showed up in the meantime. That's why Trificus had to put Pornus away, because she needs to do her shtick about for all the newcomers.
That is one of the possible story arcs that can occur here, depending on you guys.
Like somebody else shows up with the real star gems and we just turned out to have fakes this whole time.
So if you do show up here without all the star gems, that is quite literally what happens.
Oh. Crazy.
Someone comes up, shows up with the rest of them.
That's such a cheat way of defeating this.
I mean, what's the alternative? You guys are trapped here forever.
Yeah, I mean,
We
sucks
could
to
have
be
avoided
us.
all the wraiths, guys. We could have fucking avoided them.
We just
Spot the person whose first game was AD&D. I bet you can't. I bet you can't spot him. It's Nexer. Sucks to be us. I love that. All right. Well, where do you go?
Downriver?
You guys control the token.
We're going downriver, guys.
Yep.
Cool. Are we stealthing again? Didn't
Nope.
really work last time.
Nope. So we just.
You try hiding from a monk. Oh, well.
A mommy monk? A mummy monk?
I'm not sure you want her as your mommy. I don't.
You made her sexy, Askel. I'm saying.
I'm
I'm telling
having so many regrets about that right now.
It's the voice.
the pose, the voice.
You know,
everything.
imagine all her centuries of knowledge for the other stuff.
And then
She
her,
knows a
yeah,
lot of things.
and her sensual way of like grappling Ithri.
Ithri did
That
not
was
like
A
it.
dance. That was a
Sensual
dance.
is a Black Widow, though.
Yeah, but like, you know,
The price
Praying
you pay
mantis
for a
kind
good
of thing.
time.
You guys are crazy, man. You follow the river. It's a bit of a walk, but you do find it widens into another rapid flowing lake, sort of. I hate calling it a lake because it's really only like 100 feet wide. It's like more like a pond with rapids.
Let's have our
But-
little pond, okay? Our little lake pond.
But
Got
there
some frogs
is
in there?
another more open. You gotta
Is
be
it
God.
Pawnus again?
is it Portis again?
It is not. There is another open clearing here.
Pineapples? Please say pineapples.
No. What do you guys do? I guess I could probably tell you what you see, assuming you come out
Yes,
into the
please.
actual.
Yes.
Okay. You can make out something to the northwest. You'd have to approach to get a more descriptive
Northwest.
description. Northeast.
Ah,
Sorry, my east and west get a little mixed up sometimes. Assuming you guys head like over here to investigate, you find buried under tall grasses and brush what looks to be an ancient obelisk, almost completely hidden by all of the overgrowth. The writings on its sides have been worn down by time, but they are still legible. Oh, why doesn't my link work?
I will ledge them.
This is the darkest timeline. My link isn't working.
oh no.
It's another thingy. You know those thingies that you
Oh
guys
yeah.
like.
The ones we love so much.
Yeah.
The scribblies.
All right, Myth. Chug your coffee. You got some work to do.
No. This is all on you guys today.
Well,
No,
why? I'm too dyslexic for this shit.
The day came when men of valor enter this garden and bring with them the great star gems.
That's not came, is it? That's Shao, isn't it?
The day
Day shall
shall come when men of valor enter this garden, and bring with them the great star gems. This has been foretold by Martek in the time of lit.
Life?
Fuck it. Yep.
The shit is lit.
In
The time of light.
in the time of light, in the something of light. The will
Times.
place, the while
So it's times of light, isn't it?
times
So-
of light.
Yeah.
They will place the
Stones.
stones in the altar and
This resit? No.
Recess.
Reset? Yeah, reset. No.
Recite the names.
Recite.
Yeah. By finally attuning. No.
Yes.
No. Finally attuning. Finally come back to it. Shall the way forward and way down be open before them? Then will the test of the something begin.
And was a test of the.
Okay, well, what are
Kiraj,
the names?
Kiraj. Kai.
Maybe the names of the star gems.
Oh. But we know those.
Lucky they say them in our inventory.
Mhm.
It's a C.
Like Siraj or something.
Courage?
Courage
Test.
would make sense.
Test of courage, yes.
Test of their courage begin.
Raj.
Courage.
Right, I should pronounce it more Frenchy. Courage!
Okay.
Courage.
The day shall come when men of valor enter this garden and bring with them the great star
Gems.
stones.
Hmm.
This has been foretold by Martek in the times of life.
Times of life or light?
Life. Light.
I think it's
In
light.
the times of light. They will place the stones in the altar and recite
The names. Their names.
There were 3 holes, right? Not
Yes.
5.
3.
There were 3.
By finally. You sure that's not a tuning?
Achieving?
I mean, it could be, but why would you attune to an altar?
So, which 3 gems is it?
What were their names?
Mine are Aga Pilar and Mo Pilar.
Mine says Chapela.
On Peller?
Melos Pella.
Does Pella just mean star gem or something?
What do they do?
Mine guides. And also allows me to cast shield.
This one stops me from dying and heals people. Also me.
Maybe there's more holes. Is there any more writing?
That's it.
I
will
I
also
think we're
note
gonna have to jump.
that the underbrush that would have been covering this inscription have already been torn away by something or someone.
Yeah, his name is Trificus.
I mean,
Does
we
it
should
look
probably
like
go
there's
get Thrummel.
something been scrubbed off of the inscription? Like, does it end?
No.
Okay.
It does look
I'm-
like somebody took pains to cover it all back up, though, which is why it was, mostly
the-
buried.
Are the holes we saw specifically shaped to different?
Yeah, it looked like they had each a unique shape.
Okay, we
Oh.
just have to. Each star gem has a different shape.
Do
they?
they?
They do.
Pilar is triangular.
Oh.
Aga Pilar is like a quad-looking thing.
I mean, do you want to get Thrummel and do it straight away? They won't expect that, right? They told us to take our time.
I don't know if Thrummel will leave.
Okay, well, he stays here then. Fine.
Just gonna look at Selene.
Safer here.
Oh, family drama.
I guess we could just go open it and go in.
I don't think it's an in. The way
I mean, it
forward and
opens the-
down.
Then we open the door and go down.
I
and a
don't
bit
know if
forward.
it's gonna be a. Yeah. We're up in the sky right now, aren't we?
I'll be okay. I feel like Cora will
Yeah,
land on her
but-
feet regardless.
I won't.
Stilly, could we see the place from below?
Yes, you were able to once it was called.
Can I extrapolate the size of this place?
6 miles
Yeah.
in
so-
diameter.
So there's still more to this place. There's still another 5 miles or whatever.
The garden is 1 mile in diameter.
Yeah,
Oh.
so there's still another 5 miles to this place.
Okay, well, forward and down it is then. Someone gonna get Thrummel.
I can do it.
Are you sure that's what it says?
No.
No, don't do this to me.
You gotta
I
admit,
just
she read
closed
it
the
really
window.
quickly too.
Yeah, you've got almost all of it. There's just 1 or 2 little words.
I'm sure they won't be important. It's fine.
Probably not.
1,001 doors.
It's a lot of doors.
No way. Party suddenly got another 20 experience points. What?
Whoa, how'd that happen?
Better start picking them then. Yay.
1,001 doors be opened.
You guys look like you
there's
can't
not
decide if
rates in
you're
all of
happy
them.
about that or upset about that.
Hey, Myth knows that at least one member of this party likes to open every single door. But at least this way, all of them will be opened for him, Ashlow.
Hey, that's not Ithri. That's specifically the player.
Yeah. It was
Every
not
walking
Ithri that I'm
past.
accusing of this.
Ithri will
If
be
we walk
fine
past
with.
or what each door just going.
Ithri's fine
open
with
one
it.
door,
Ashlow's
knock
like,
it
oh,
down,
1,001
1,000 more
doors.
doors to go.
Can't wait to see what's behind every single one of them.
Oh, come on. 1,001 doors isn't even that big of a dungeon for an old school AD&D map.
Look, Ithri, it's been
No,
zombies
it's not
the
the
last
doors
900
that's the
times. It's gonna
problem.
continue being zombies.
but what if?
What
What if it's
It's
gems?
it's not Ithri, Nexi. You have to understand this.
Yeah.
It is Ashlow. And we
The
know
final door
this.
is a mimic.
No, not the final one, because otherwise we'd just, skip to the end. It'll be like 671 or something.
No, I'm
Ava.
still sitting with the final. Yes, sir.
You said Selene was keeping a lookout, right?
Yes.
Could you make a perception for me for that?
Yes.
This would be Seek.
On is creeping again. She says
Well,
she has so many
I did
important
roll something.
tasks. She's
Okay.
just walking around the jungle all day.
You don't see anything.
Did I roll bad?
No.
So
Do I
is
feel
Selene-
something's
Wasn't a critical failure.
presence?
You feel like something is watching you.
Do I detect any magic?
No.
Hmm.
I will also add, for context, Selene, since I've made a thing about it. Something keeps prickling like an itch on the back of your neck. Something that Paunus said. According to Sardoc, you've already found Trificus home. They shouldn't know that, because you were fully stealthed when you peeked through the window and backtracked, and that was never brought up. And it hits you. According to Sardoc, you're suddenly starting to worry that that individual, that robot, might be a very, very skilled hunter
Well, not better than me. I just can't roll dice.
or a scout or a sniper. And it occurs to you that if he knew that, either A, he found your tracks, damn near impossible to do, or B, he saw you during a terrain stalker, also damn near impossible to do.
Hmm.
And it hits you that if you're feeling like someone is watching you right now, and your senses are goddamn sharp as hell, and you can't see hide nor hair of someone watching, you have a nervous feeling it might be Sarda.
He doesn't
Somehow.
have hide nor hair, so checks out.
Only the parts you saw.
So, gonna brush her eyes along like everywhere and just randomly stop and stare as if she sees him as like a power play.
Well, let's go.
Roll a d20 for me. Public, but no modifiers. I'm just checking something.
Asko is also rolling a d20, and if it's the same number, then she's actually staring at him.
As you stare into the jungle, just one of the shadows on the tree that you stare at shifts and vanishes back into the jungle.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
I was bluffing.
And it's like, you know those horror movies where you're watching and like they're on camera, but because of the cinematography, you can't tell they're on camera until they move, and you're like, oh my god!
Yeah.
It's one of those things where
Yeah.
literally you have
Yelling
no
at-
inkling whatsoever, and then suddenly it moves, and you realize he was right there staring at you all.
Did Selene say that, or was that Ava?
That was Ava.
Now, could he hear what everyone was saying? How long was he there? That you're not sure of. But it is possible Sardak knows that you guys found the inscription and read it.
And I point
Not
to
Guaranteed, but possible. Go ahead.
Dora and I go,
Yeah, what's up?
are you speaking in my mind? Do I get the message back into your mind?
If you can see
As
me,
long-
yeah.
Sardak was watching us.
Is
I
he
think.
still watching us?
Most likely.
You want me to try something?
You don't have to. Just to make... Here, we'll do this. This will be our official break. You don't have to. Just... to be aware. I don't
Hey,
know
Anthony,
what
how's
to
that thing
do.
going?
Medora is going to just reach out. Hey, Sardak. If we have time, you don't need to be here. But you are more than welcome to follow us.
Now that's a power play.
Does Medora know if a message reaches anybody when she's trying to message somebody?
I don't think you get a guarantee. The only thing you'd know for certain is there is no reply.
Well, but okay, so he can't see us anymore. Or he doesn't want to say anything, or he's out of range,
Or he
So
didn't get it. It's one of those
Yeah,
three
yeah.
possibilities.
Oh, and if you are listening,
You're not
Sorry
touching
about
your
the
head. Does
shadow.
that mean this is out loud?
this is no, this is. I don't need to touch my head to Sardak.
Oh, okay. I was just checking because you guys made a thing.
No, okay, fine. If you are listening, I'm sorry I stole your shadow. The
I tried to
guns
steal
are
the guns.
different though. It's been a long time since I saw any. Strange for you to be following the master too.
Are you?
Corner said we could talk.
Oh, what's the word for that? What's that thing politicians do when they're stalling by just talking endlessly?
Monologuing?
No.
I
there's a
mean,
word
she's
for
she's
it.
just basically
I know what you mean.
she's just basically
filibustering. Yeah.
putting a few things out there, like strange company you keep.
Okay.
We choose our own path. Why don't you? And then that's it. She'll just
Okay.
She'll leave thoughts out there. He's allowed to have thoughts, or not. Maybe, I don't know.
And I'll say this: if Selene saw him, short of that motherfucker teleporting somewhere, he probably heard the message. He definitely didn't respond.
Didn't need one. Dinner's
See if
at
anything
4.
comes
Come
of
on
it.
over. No, it's just literally putting words out there straight into his head.
Would he
Okay.
Hey, Selene?
bolts or something? Yes.
I got him. I hope if he's
Downloading
there,
the virus
I got
now.
him. If he's there, but he's not talking.
I want his gun.
I reckon I can do that.
You're the best.
Askell, how much is a gun? Out of interest.
They are not available for purchase except in highly specialized locations that you would have to track down.
Okay.
I.e., the only one who's ever even seen a gun for sale at this point is Ithri. And even that was rare and foreign.
Okay, but somewhere they're cheap.
I can get you a 5-finger discount.
Hell
In
yeah.
Aurelia, their use is restricted and not allowed citizen to citizen. It is like a highly classified secret.
Okay, and the price is?
It'll still probably. Okay. What kind of
asking.
gun? Let's just take a look at a mace multi-pistol. The one you saw him using, assuming you were in a place that sells such things, at cost would be 13 gold.
Oh,
Wait,
That's it?
only 13 gold?
that's not. Is that a lot?
That's at cost, but it is
Uh-huh.
uncommon. So
Uh-huh.
it would not be. It being uncommon makes it so that you can't get it out of an every pack.
It's just guns.
Also, that is not including ammunition nor black powder, both of which are required for firing firearms.
What does ammo count as? The pouch of ammo?
The ammunition would be also uncommon, but it would be.
Damn it.
It just depends on if it's a black powder cartridge or. Typically, gunslingers make their own. It's part of a class feat they get, literally, to build their own ammunition.
Oh,
If
he's
you ever
gonna-
go to
How much
Aurelia or Dontoria, you might be able to find some of this stuff.
How much does spending all 3 of my mythic points get me?
None.
Oh. You mean I can't upgrade a feat with 3 mythic points?
Your mythic points are renewable. Those are worth less than gold, man.
Are you trying to haggle with him for ammunition in case it's running out?
No. I have
Where
a
would
feat
you
that
get
means that
black
I can
powder
pull stuff
here?
out of my bag and be like, I had this all along.
Right. It just has to be common. It can't be
It
uncommon.
has to be
or rare.
common.
A pineapple's common.
Yeah, pineapple.
No!
bomb.
Yeah, not the
How much is
exploding
that?
ones, though. I can't
In
pull
this
exploding
region, they're
pineapples.
common, aren't they?
Also, just to
Anyways.
point out, I have to handle it carefully. If it's that, I feel like pulling a pineapple out of the bag is not going to go well.
Put it this way. Take a level of, or take the gunslinger dedication feat, and then we'll talk about you getting a gun. That is available.
Hey, Selene?
Yes.
Anyways, what is
I
everyone
reckon I
else
can get you
doing
one.
while Medora and Selene, sort of unobserved, otherwise, are just sort of telepathic? What's everyone else doing?
Checking for secret doors. Because there's an
I-
obelisk.
Actually, no, do Marco first.
Just seek.
You don't find one. It's the
Okay.
obelisk itself has clearly been upended in the dirt and is lying on its side.
Well, not in the obelisk, but like, obelisk marks the spot or something.
If you guys want to spend a few 10-minute increments, you can.
I thought you were asking what we're doing because, like,
That's fair.
There
I
was
just didn't know
time
you wanted to
spent.
roll on it.
no, I don't need to. I'm just looking around and I'm
Yeah,
just
okay.
like-
That's fine. That's fine. Looking around for that kind of thing.
Out of sheer curiosity and just to be 100% certain on this, because I've been criticised on my navigation skills before,
No comment.
I want to activate the Star Gem of Melos Pellar.
To
To
Cast shield?
No, track the Tomb of Martek.
Oh, so that actually no longer functions ever since you've gotten into this place. It has
Ah.
ceased functioning in that manner.
Excellent. Guys, the tomb's gone.
Oh, we're in it.
No, the Star Gem definitely works. The tomb's definitely gone.
I like how it's like one extreme or the other.
If Cora has 10 minutes,
there's just no other possibility.
she's
Uh-huh.
gonna get out her crystal ball and use it.
Ithri's going to be
Okay.
resting.
Well, you've already. Oh, not the twice per day, but the once per hour one.
No, I haven't used
You did
it
the twice
yet
per day.
today.
No,
I
remember,
didn't.
we rested.
had a
No, we
rest.
rested.
Rest.
We haven't long rested.
Will I ever
Have we
get it
not?
through my head? Oh, wait a minute,
Yes,
though.
we
Wait a
did.
minute.
But with the Thromo guy, didn't we?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't long
You did.
rest.
You
We
did.
short rested.
No, you long. There's no such thing as a short rest. You did rest,
We took a breather.
but it was not a 24-hour. It is not a new actual day.
Okay, so
Since that
because
occurred.
it's got to be every 24 hours, is what you're saying.
Right. Yes.
I see.
It has to be dawn. That has to be dawn.
You could talk to that skull you got, in case they know.
Okay, I'll use clairvoyance then. Why not?
I gotta look up clairvoyance. Oh shit, that is still a very good spell. What's your target?
500 feet over here. Like, wait, how far? Hold on, let me get the board.
Can you describe what over here means to you?
Oh, I'll do it at the village. Just to see what's going on.
Do you
Nice.
have the range?
It says 500 feet.
50, 100, 50, 200. 400. You can only get the easternmost edge of the village, but you can do
Okay.
that.
I'll do that.
You create an invisible floating eye at the eastern edge of the village. It can't
Immediately
move,
gets
but it can see
stolen.
in all directions from that point. Oh, okay. So yeah.
Just gonna
Um,
look around and see what's going on.
you see a sparse group of guilders around town. Like there's still guilders there. Definitely no longer like preparing a feast or anything.
Dang it.
It's largely like people are just doing their daily lives, but even that, only a few people.
Do I see the mayor guy?
Village Master Bandic is not in sight.
I'll just watch for like 10 minutes.
Of course you would.
Got nothing else to do.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately nothing particularly interesting happens.
Okay.
In this case.
That's all.
Could I cast Read Omens?
Yeah, what are you
I would like to know about
Engage.
what would happen when we pass through the unpassable door.
Okay. So going through the gate to Grandel, basically.
Yeah.
You learn a cryptic clue, piece of advice. Okay. You do that by like throwing bones, is that correct?
Throwing bones, shapes usually in the sand, but I guess dirt will have to do here.
Yeah. It'll have
Um,
to.
Sometimes I'll
Um,
whisper at the sky.
Okay. Yeah, and like you spend this like reading over everything. You see a bird. A great bird surrounded in flame. And you see a path, a road that goes on and on. It may not be literal road. It may be the path that you have walked with many trials in the form of gates, but always leading in that one direction. Past hundreds of these gates. Maybe 1,000 or so.
Maybe 1001.
and all of it lies upon the back of the bird rising from ashes.
Would Key know if this is a phoenix, or does he just assume someone set a bird on fire?
Given your desert culture, yeah, it's probably a phoenix.
Cool. I'm gonna kind of like open my eyes from the, I don't know, whatever you call it, psychic slumber, and just go, phoenix.
Pardon?
Go ahead.
We might be up against or witnessing a phoenix in the near future. Potentially through those gates.
Is this a literal phoenix or like the city of Phoenix?
I thought we already went to City of Phoenix.
We may be returning. It's hard to say. They don't exactly. These visions don't make things clear.
Well, so are we going to get Thrommel?
We should.
Presume we're not going without him.
Okay, let's go do that then, and then go.
Are we
As you make your
taking
way,
his army of numbskulls
Dogs.
to the heaven too?
Why
They
not?
think it's paradise, right?
They can come too. I think they might be disappointed.
If there's 1,001 trials, they might not survive it.
No, but it's gonna take us ages to do a 1001 trials. We need some people to do the grunt work, you know. There's so many doors. Somebody needs to open them all.
as you guys discuss the plans, walking forward away from this this obelisk, whatever it might have once been, Ithri hesitates just a little, kind of hanging back for a moment by the lake, so he can kind of look into his reflection in the water. And the reflection that looks back is not that of Ithri. I don't suppose you are interested in siding with that creature, the mummy, the risen.
No, I didn't like. He seemed dirty.
She knows things that would benefit my case. But fine. You've performed more than suitably. And I will not force you to do anything that you might find uncomfortable. However, I have an interest, one that I think will mutually benefit the both of us. And you begin to see things. Ashlo, you know what you're starting to see of her ideas that she can't really give voice to, but she's showing you. I have done the math myself. It will function. Can you acquiesce to this?
What will you do after?
If Mortvium still exists, I might find it. If the seas have not boiled, I might look upon them. I don't know. Gosh, this body, this mind, it clouds my everything is foggy. It's blurry. I don't know, damn you. I knew what I wanted, but it's not so appealing. Perhaps it's your eyes or your damn beating heart. It doesn't interest me like it should, and I need to know if this is some magic or simply the result of my being here too long. I'll tell you what I will do, Ithri. I will think with my own brain, my own mind. Is it so terrible that I should want freedom?
I mean, that mummy's free. I don't like what she does with it.
She's not free. She's bound by her hunger for knowledge. The hunger of the undead cannot be escaped, no matter the form. The vampire in her castle still hungers, beyond need. The lich who would teach his students magic hungers for ever more knowledge. There's no freedom from such hunger, except to live and then die. What am I saying? Sound like my father. I am not asking. You will do it.
That sounds like a fun
And
game.
Can't exactly pull away or whatever, but your reflection is just the reflection of a dwarf.
Just imagine her like crawling into the shadows of your mind, being like, "I'll go to the things you repress."
And that is where we're going to end for today.
Ah,
Well done. You guys tangoed socially and combatically with some mythic enemies. You translated the final inscription in the adventure.
Oh, we did?
Nice.
Well,
You
You can
did.
destroy all the
Myth and
notes.
Blaze did, for
Uh,
the most part.
It was that was a
Myth
really good group
occasionally
effort.
assisted by Blaze did.
There was a lot of group work on that. I'm proud of you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing how you guys play this, because the intrigues are beginning to spread in different directions and everything's getting complicated. I love it. I love it. Chat, let's talk to you for a second, because if you love it, you can find more of this shit and some of our other games on our YouTube channel. You can probably find us continuing to ponder and meme about today's game session on our Discord server, and also just talk about a little bit of this and that and whatever. What else we got? I think that's it. Oh yeah, there will be no game this coming Friday or Sunday, right? Because of convention stuff.
What convention are you going to, Askell?
What convention are
Yeah.
we going to,
What
Ash?
convention, Askell? Go ahead, tell them.
I just
So,
asked you.
Ash, what convention are you guys going to?
Indiana Comic Con.
So yeah, if you live in that region and you go to that con,
Or you're just a really enthusiastic traveler.
And you find us in the huge vendors hall. Yeah, I'll be there.
You're taking your stickers, right?
Me too.
Ceramics, stickers, magnets, keychains, pins, all kinds of goodies.
no, I'm
You're
surprised you
cosplaying
haven't made
as.
stickers of
I'm
all our
not
characters
cosplaying.
yet.
What? Cosplay as Askell.
I don't have time while I'm selling stuff. It's too much.
Oh, 100% though, you've already got an Askell cosplay. Remember?
It's
That's true. I just have to
Job
draw
done.
the beard.
All
on.
of us have.
We should all
All
dress
of
up
us
as
have.
Askel and then go to a convention, and then people are like,
Never
"Who was
again.
like,
Who are you
Askel
guys?"
Archer? You don't
Just
recognize
selling
me?"
like
You never
selling
heard?
signed cosplays of Askel that are all like really shit. Like, oh yeah, no, it's the genuine artifact. Promise.
Okay, listen, you little shits.
Yeah.
Anyway,
AskelCon
we'll be.
2026. RP said it first.
That sounds rad. We will be live again next week, though. Not this. So, like, 2 weeks from today and 2 weeks from this past Friday. And as I've said, you can find all of our stuff on YouTube if you want to check things out, while we're away. Maybe you could take that opportunity to catch up a little bit on, hey, you want to know a little bit about Nexicrovan and Mortvium? There's a one-shot, D&D Saves Christmas, on our YouTube channel, which is canon to this universe and takes place about a decade before this game. Perfect time to check that out.
Oh, one. Meatball Volcano.
No, that was something else. And I question the canonicity of Mount Marinara.
Why?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's canon in that it's probably a story Marco was telling some person who's never heard of Andalon before to impress
Yeah,
them.
Cora, I'm not kidding you. There's really a mountain made of meatballs.
Yeah, that's also there. If you want to check that out. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching today. We appreciate you, and we will see you in 2 weeks or on Discord/YouTube. Take care, everybody.
Water.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.